Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters, from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else, and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
The best goddamn wrestling radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, in the whole goddamn universe. I'm your host, Donald Wood, looking fine and feeling finer, joined by Mike Chiari and Brandon Gowan. But I want to say something right off the top, because we missed a week last week. Mark Madness happened. The people were clamoring about it. I heard dozens, tens of thousands of responses saying, what a show. What a show you guys put on.
Great winner.
Really? Great winner. That's what some said. Yeah. Some people said didn't agree with the winner. Some people were like, didn't listen. Fine. Too long, didn't listen. Right? Got a lot of that.
Are they new here?
But I want to say this to you from the bottom of my heart. AEW Revolution was the greatest pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life, and I mean that with every fiber of my being. I can't wait to talk about it later. It is the greatest. I cannot remember a time. Remember when the alien asked that guy, can you get any harder? Mm-hmm. When he's like, I'm not even hard to begin with. I didn't know that was happening down there, right? No. I'm looking at that alien dead in its eyes, and I'm saying, I am as hard as a human can get. This is as hard as I get. Completely flaccid. Mike, how you doing?
Worse now. Way worse.
BJ, how you feeling?
What the fuck was that a reference to?
It was that fucking attention horse thing.
Yeah, he does it. Mike, the worst part is, we infected Mike so hard.
I know. I'm asking the question on behalf of the listeners who have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
I'm rewarding longtime listeners with shout-outs and things like that.
Even this podcast, it was different.
It's the same guy. We're the same guys.
Disappointed that the guy that they were trying to abduct couldn't get hard.
They wanted to rape this guy, but he couldn't get up, so they gave him a blue chew. And that's our sponsor for today. That's how we get there.
I wish.
Yeah, so they stopped sponsoring us and that's crazy because the amount of people who listen to this who can't get their dicks hard is probably a lot.
Our erections were too strong that they're not buying it from these guys. They don't need this.
Yeah,
product.
they got 5 free ones and now they're just fucking floating on hard-ons, dude. If it lasts more than 4 hours, you better call more ladies or men. That's your call. Brandon Galvin? Whoever you fuck, that's your decision. As long as it's consensual adults. Blue chew it up. And that's my stance on gay marriage. BJ?
I wish you weren't on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
so
much worse.
That makes 3 of us.
Yeah. Just leave. They're totally fine.
I can't. I'm hopelessly addicted to you guys, dude.
No one wants you here. Hey, do you think Jake the Snake has a problem with you saying the best goddamn wrestling podcast?
Why, does he say that?
Isn't it Rick Rude?
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah, it was Rick Rude that had a problem with it.
Well, Rick Rude.
R.I.P. Rick Rude.
I mean, Jake the Snake had other things to worry about. He was fucking shooting up every day.
Well, I will say this. I think he was doing crack more than shooting up, number one. Let's get it correct.
Maybe both.
But he also pitched us the John Cena crack pipe. Still a good idea. I stand by it.
Mm-hmm. John Cena crack pipe?
Remember that? Remember during the interview he pitched us on a John Cena crack pipe?
I sure do.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You should listen to the show. It's pretty good.
So fucking sucks, but what we do here is that we are going to review and preview WWE and AEW. We have Dirt Cheap Busters, and Mike Chiari brings us the lies and rumors going around pro wrestling, tells you why they're dumb like Donnie. We have the WWE Fantasy Standings Update, fan email, so much more.
Mike jumped the gun. There's another one in there, too. He just didn't look at it because he did it early because he had to be with his family or whatever this weekend. He's such a loser. Mike?
Guys, find us anywhere you get podcasts. Interact with us on Twitter at Ring Rust Radio. Send us an email. Be part of the show. ringrustradio@gmail.com. Also, buy our merchandise. ProWrestlingTees.com/ringrustradio. So many great t-shirt designs, including Touch Your Dick. have it on good authority. George Cruz is in touch with Daniel Hayden, getting new designs onto the site. So there are new shirts. You might not be able to get them for like 3 months, but they're there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
George is finally getting off his ass.
I rented a T-shirt can and I installed it in the back of my truck. The problem is I can't get anywhere because the transmission's slipping. I was gonna bring it to towns across the country, but the truck's stuck in the driveway. So you know how it is.
Support us at patreon.com/ringrusradio so Dottie can fix his transmission. You can hear ad-free episodes, sign for fantasy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views, and so much more. You can also check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for clips from Triple R Gaming. If you'd like to join in a gaming session, email ringrustradio@gmail.com.
Can you hear the helicopter over my house right now?
No.
Woo, 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 woo. I feel like a BJ right now. I finally get a cool sound. It's like, I know it's not a spaceship or the police in the hallway, but man, it's pretty cool.
You got the 4 stars on GTA.
Woo, 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 woo. I'm 6 stars, baby. I got the army against me.
Break out the freaking rocket launcher.
Oh, yeah.
Find a good spot on a second floor where you can just pick everybody off, dude. Just turn into, dude, there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, I don't have to worry about being a monster. I do it on GTA. Let's talk wrestling.
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
All right, guys, I'm going to break the fourth wall here a little bit. Got it. We have a schedule every week. BJ sends it. Very nice. Thank you, BJ, for handling that for us. We get the schedule. I look at it. Often it is Wikipedia graphs that are far too small to see. So you click on them, then they're too large to view. You have to take like a step back, right? This time I got a wall of fucking text. Now I don't read. I think it's readings for the week. So I went to ChatGPT and I said, what do you think of my schedule? It called me the hard R word, right?
What?
And it did. And it said, yo, we got to work on this schedule. This is atrocious. So BJ, for the record,
what does the hard R word have to do with the schedule?
Because that's what it is. That's what ChatGPT said. I
don't think you know what the hard R word means.
I'm trade.
You think it means something different than what it actually means.
What is the hard? What's the second letter of the hard R word? I thought it was
No.
Duh.
No.
Okay, so it's
the hard R ends with an R.
A hard R. Oh no, that's a hard R at the end of a word. I'm not going to sound that one out. I feel like we'd lose two of the 5 fans we have. So here we go. BJ, I don't even know what to fucking do with this jarbled mess. I hate it. So you're taking the lead here. You're taking the lead here, and I'm gonna move it along because this shit blows. Let me hold on.
That's the point. It's not for us to like.
Yeah. That's good. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Break down every fucking.
Can I stop you real quick?
No. I want to stop. I want to stop you real quick before you stop me real quick.
How about we just stop the show? Let's just fucking leave. Why you even come here to talk wrestling?
Let's all walk out.
Okay, so here's the deal. I just want to say this. 2 weeks ago, I came on here. I was screamed at.
Cried.
I was screamed at for having an opinion that now almost everyone shares. The road to WrestleMania blows and everyone agrees with me. I'm sorry. I don't know the internet so good anymore, but from the bottom of my heart, the road to WrestleMania has blown and looks to continue to blow. So
this is a weird time to bring that up because this past week's been the best build by far.
No, it has there is some build for a 2-day card. 2 pay-per-views you're essentially building at one time. And you have maybe 3 things I care about. 3! Just fucking 3. That's not good. That's not fucking good.
They could be giving you the best fucking thing of all time, and you would say that you don't care about it.
It's not true. I care. Brock Lesnar and Obafemi is fucking some of my favorite shit I've seen in forever.
I gotta see the dogs. at Revolution. That's right. I go, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Ho, ho, ho. So for the record, yes, I do love the dogs. But I love Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. I love what they're doing there. There's tons of stuff. Everybody loses their first match. Ask Inspiration. Guys, I just feel like it's not nearly as good as it's been in past years. I don't care as much about the main event matches as I have in the past. I'm actually finding myself far more intrigued by the mid-card of these shows than I am the fucking main events. And that's just not how it should be. I am. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you how it is, buddy.
He fake hates Roman and Punk.
That has been dog shit. I'm not into that at all.
That has not been good since the first week.
Yeah, that's poo.
Randy turning on Cody was great, and then him calling Matt Cardona on Mark was great.
I do like Randy Orton, but I still have major hard feelings about Drew McIntyre not being involved and Jacob Fatu not being involved now, too.
I agree with you on that, but Randy Orton's segments are good.
I understand that, but I'm still looking at it through the eyes of it shouldn't be even happening. So, it could be happening with them.
We wouldn't be getting this Randy Orton if it was a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, well, you know what? Drew McIntyre deserves. I want Drew McIntyre fighting for the championship more than I want this Randy Orton. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna throw it to you, BJ. I guess we'll start. Oh, you know,
I'll take. I was trying to stop you because you're missing two significant deaths.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm sorry. First off, let's go with the one everybody was talking about with Chuck Norris, right? Chuck Norris. Mm-hmm. Wrestling legend in the sense that he came a few times,
Survivor
kicked
Series,
some ass.
94.
I think he was at WCW as well.
Maybe. I know Survivor Series 94 and the casket match, and he whooped like Jeff Jarrett's ass.
Jeff Jarrett, just all the moments that he didn't deserve. But there he is again. But I love Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is super fun. And I was listening to the game the other day, and they were just doing Chuck Norris-isms the entirety of the game, and I was enjoying that. So, do you have a favorite Chuck Norris-ism?
Movie sidekicks.
That's not what that means.
I think he means like.
It's okay. Just ignore him. Let him have his thing.
Chuck Norris joke.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything to say about Chuck Norris, or do you want to use it this time to make a joke?
Chuck Norris is fucking awesome. Like, even though he is of our childhood, but he's not because he was huge in like the fucking 70s even.
He's perpetual. He's in all the generations.
Right, but like we were kids, it's like Walker Texas Ranger was like a pretty big deal.
Oh, my grandmother and my father-in-law.
Yeah, when you watch Raw, you always see the commercial for it.
Right. And he was in a million different fucking movies, and of course the crossover with WWF, which was awesome. Dodgeball, giving the last thumbs up so that Peter LaFleur could still keep on going.
The first time I ever saw Chuck Norris was not Texas Ranger. Actually, it probably was Texas Ranger. It probably was Texas Ranger, if I'm thinking honestly. But I remember seeing the movie with Bruce Lee, their fight scene, where he like ripped out his chest hair and was like, this is really good.
Yeah. I mean, he literally is one of the all-time pop culture legends.
Yeah. He's like Mr. T, like that kind of level.
Yeah.
Agreed. Right. And I'll say this. One time Chuck Norris told a woman to calm down, and she did.
Wow.
She fucking did.
Power.
She fucking did.
He also checks his closet for Chuck Norris.
Yeah, that's a good one. What's the when Chuck Norris cuts onions, the onions cry. That's a good one. And also, while we're talking about Dennis Condrey, can I just say this? And this is going to sound totally awful, Mike, because you know how much I genuinely love like 80s wrestling and that whole time period. The Midnight Express. Incredibly important to territorial wrestling in the 1980s, right, Mike? You would say that you could argue that that is one of the top tag team wrestling in the 80s. Territories time is huge, even in the WWF. I'm not going to exclude that.
Many consider them and Rock and Roll Express to be the two greatest tag teams of all time, even today. If there's old school wrestling fans.
But I will say this to you from the bottom of my heart, and this is a generation that I truly miss. I wish I could go back to the 1980s because this is a time. His name was the Loverboy, right? I think Loverboy. I don't
know if that was his nickname.
Dennis Condrey. I'm pretty sure Loverboy was his nickname. He is one of the ugliest white dudes ever. And this harkens back to a time where ugly ass white dudes they thought were attractive.
Kind of looks like you.
And that's what I'm saying. Can't be calling me Loverboy. You know what I mean? Like, you call me Loverboy and like...
Well, it's like how they called Playboy Buddy Rose and he was like disgusting looking.
Yeah, but that's because white people
Loverboy in AWA.
They did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes. I'm telling you, because the Midnight Express are all about fucking, and they're ugly as shit. That was the thing that always got me. I was like, Midnight Express, like, they're fucking at night, right? That's the deal. But they're so ugly, like me, I have a shot. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't realize that by 2026, life would have blown right past me. So, instead of paying homage to one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, I chose to say all that. But yes, Dennis Condrey is truly fantastic, and one of those guys forgotten in time in the 80s, but he was really, really great, dude. If you like tag team wrestling, if you like tag team wrestling, a lot of the shit that you like about classic tag team wrestling came from this period.
He's part of the original Midnight Express, and honestly, like, I'm more familiar with and have seen more of, well, you know, then it was like Conjuring and Eaton also, but then Eaton and Stan Lane. I saw a lot of Eaton and Stan Lane as the Midnight
Express to me, when I look back, is Eaton and Condrey.
Right.
With Dickface. What's his name? Cornette.
Right.
Okay, that's when you say that, when I heard
the scaffold match.
Yeah. Oh, his poor knees. But yes, just very super underrated in the ring in terms of like just technical prowess. Bobby Eaton is truly, to me, is one of the best technical wrestlers that ever existed. He's just like one of the ultimate wrestlers that gets no credit. Again, ugly ass white dude, but like their combination.
His hair was beautiful.
Their hair was beautiful. That's right. But and in the South they're like a good 7-8. You know, I mean, up here in the North they're like a 4. But for me, looking at this kind of wrestling, I know you don't like FTR. I know you that like. When you talk about, when we kind of put modern day wrestling up against like, oh, I wish there was more of this, and working an arm and cutting the ring off, that comes from this 80s period of time where they were like really perfecting that. And these are two of the guys who did it. And so this is very sad, and he is very important to wrestling. I don't want to underestimate that.
Yeah. It's very important, but a guy that probably most modern fans don't really know about.
Yeah. That sucks, because he's very, very good. Very good. So look it up. Now that's your homework, guys. Midnight Express matches from the 1980s. Yes, and anything against Rock and Roll Express, as you said, the scaffold match. There was that Legion of Doom they went against that day?
I think that was Road Warriors.
Yeah. So that it's incredibly, they're incredibly important. And that, when I saw that, he looked very sick in the picture that they had shown. So I don't know if he'd been sick for a period of time, but it was just, you know. It's very sad. So how old? Do you remember how old he was? I'm sorry.
Not sure. I
thought it was like mid-60s, maybe 66 is what I thought I saw, which is just
76.
76?
Oh, okay. Well,
okay. That's pretty good fucking life.
Pretty full life.
That's pretty good fucking life. Let's begin at like 75 to 85. If I go in that window, I think I'm good. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right.
Comment.
You wanted to talk about death, and you got it, Mike. Now let's talk about something that makes me want to die. WWE. Actually, I'm going to start with Randy Orton, because you guys did say he did call Matt Cardona a Mark, and he did Mac. I'm sorry,
According to Jim Cornette, Condrey passed away after suffering a fall and breaking his neck.
Oh shit.
That is fucking crazy.
I think when we get to a certain age, we shouldn't be walking anymore. Because everybody falls and they die from just falling.
Yeah, but then if you don't walk, you die from not walking.
Yeah.
No, you know what you need? You know what you need? And this is going to sound horrible. A guy I know fell off a roof and broke his spine and his pelvis. So I sent him a link to one of those vests that when you start to fall over, a big airbag shoots out and you just fall into an airbag. Yeah. He said he hadn't laughed in a few days. He was glad I said it. So I am a piece of shit, but the timing was impeccable. So yes, I like Randy Orton destroying Cody. I like him doing fucking Matt Cardona. But again, the segment was enjoyable, and but the problem is I'm seeing it through this lens of the booking that I disagree with. So it's just. It tinges everything for me, and maybe that's on me, but maybe that's just because we've been watching this for so damn long. It is what it is. I just, it's good, but I want different. So
I agree. It seems very, it seems disjointed from the storyline that we were getting for months and months, between Drew and 5 other people, especially Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes, plus. You had Jacob Fatu interfering and costing Cody the championship, so like there really wasn't any like resolution with that. It just they were dead set on not having a multi-man championship match. They were dead set on Randy versus Cody, and we know why. Cody.
TPP.
Yeah.
Local power play.
That's bullshit. And we've given a lot of diversity to this card, which currently is all singles matches.
See, like, here's the thing. We talked about this for weeks. Like, it would be cool to have the Fatal 4-Way or even more people involved potentially, because there's a lot of people that have been sniffing around the title and been involved with Drew McIntyre, and totally agree with that 100%. With that said, like, if they were going to go in the direction of Cody versus Drew or this is a million times far and away unquestionably the better option.
But I don't think that's what we're arguing. I think I agree with what you're saying there.
Well, we kind of argued in that because BG just said, which seems to be true, they're dead set on not having a multi-man match. So if the multi-man
for sure, but that's where I think we're disagreeing.
Sure, but we're disagreeing with that.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. I think Drew, Cody, I'm with you on Orton. This Orton stuff is good. It's better than what happened with Drew. We saw that. It wasn't that good. What I'm saying is there should be at least 4 people involved in this match, and that they're not going that way in favor of a singles match is incorrect.
Yeah, and let's be real. We're never going to do just Cody versus Drew again in a straight-up singles match at WrestleMania. They already had a 3 stages in Hell match.
Right, and that's why a big part of the reason I didn't want to see it again. Yeah, again, I could see where a Fatal 4-Way would be good. It's what I wanted. At the same time, we wouldn't have had, I feel like, maybe the same level of heat that we have now because we got the Randy Orton heel turn on Cody, and we still are getting Drew and Jacob Fatu, which, yes, it's a downgrade for Drew compared to where he was. There's no question about that. At the same time, that's a legitimate, really good grudge match and feud that you're going to have on the undercard of WrestleMania. And I loved what they did on SmackDown. It was a through line through the whole show where they're just fucking brawling backstage, brawling everywhere, out in the parking lot, diving off of shit. Like, that was very entertaining as well. Yes, you could have had that within the fabric of the world title feud for sure, and made it a Fatal 4-Way. But this does add depth to the card, you would argue, I think. And again, I don't think we would have gotten this version of Randy Orton, which I think we can all agree this is the best version of Randy Orton. Randy is a heel. That's what he's best at. And he's still getting cheered and he's still over. And I see people like, oh man, like, what are they doing? Turning him heel, like, and they're just going to get Cody booed. Well, sometimes if you're not going to turn Cody heel, which they're obviously not right now, then you can still turn Randy heel, and if he gets cheered, oh well, he gets cheered. Stone Cold was a heel at first, and he got cheered, and eventually became a babyface.
I'm going to compare this a little bit to Swerve in AEW. I know that I didn't like the timing at first, but it's kind of working. The crowd's loving him, even though he's a bad guy. He's not really playing into what they're doing, but he's doing his own thing, but they're liking it, and that's kind of what I feel with Orton. It's almost like exactly the same. But again, Mike, I'm sorry. The Drew Jacob stuff I really did like, but again, if it was for the title and you could have mixed it in there and give me a bit of this Randy Orton too, this could have been and I know you're talking about depth, 2-day event, I do get it. I just really feel like we missed, like, to make like a legendary championship moment, we missed it to make 2 less important moments.
I don't agree with Randy and Cody being a less important moment, though. I don't agree with that. I agree with Drew and Jacob. What they're doing is less than right now than where they were. There's no doubt about that, and that's unfortunate. And that's why I said I can see a very valid argument for both sides, where the Fatal 4-Way is the better move, or the breaking into these 2 matches is the better move. There's no doubt that we're getting the best Randy because of this. We wouldn't have been getting this Randy if we went with the Fatal 4-Way, I don't think. So there's pros and cons to both sides. But I'm glad that because we went in this direction, so, take everything else off the table. This is where we are. I'm glad we're doing this instead of, like, Cody versus Randy, babyface versus babyface, old buddies shaking hands kind of shit. That wouldn't have been very interesting to me. This is way more interesting than that.
Yeah, that would have sucked. For sure.
And he called Necron a mark-ass stooge.
Which is hilarious. Which is fantastic.
Very true.
Did you have anything else there, BJ? Before we go to Roman Reigns?
I disagree with the notion of that this is adding more depth to the card, because to me, take that time, if they get 12 minutes, I'd rather go towards a Fatal 4-Way, and now you're elevating Jacob Fatu to a main event picture, whereas right now, he's very much just looks like a mid-carder. And he's
going to win, probably.
Because
he wouldn't have won the...
I gotta be honest with you, Mike, I don't really think it fucking matters.
I think it matters.
I don't really think a win over Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania is that big of a deal for Jacob Fatu.
But it probably makes him number 1 contender coming out of WrestleMania, I assume.
It could have been still after WrestleMania if he was in the Fatal 4-Way. I just don't agree with this. I'm just on the side with Donnie about this Fatal 4-Way thing.
Bad side to be on. For the
record. It really is, for sure.
But speaking of bad side, CM Punk got on Roman Reigns' bad side.
Yeah.
See what
I did
fucking did there?
100% agree with you guys about the Drew and Fatu through line, at least through the show, which we love a through line. And SmackDown in general, several through lines going on with different people. Then they're crossing paths. There's a lot. SmackDown was one of the most chaotic SmackDowns in a long time. And maybe Road Dogg was a problem.
It was one of the best SmackDowns in recent memory. 3-hour SmackDown fucking blows. I hate that they have it.
Yeah.
This was one of the few where it's like it didn't feel like it dragged on because it was constant action and stuff that mattered.
It was more interesting. It was more interesting than the other ones, but 3 hours is a long fucking time. I mean, like, it's an hour and 35, 40-ish minutes for me to get through it.
Yeah, it's
right?
a lot.
So, like, I hate that. I hate that. So yes, Roman Reigns destroyed CM Punk after Punk punched Jey Uso. Last 2 weeks, I complained about the first week. You guys praised those promos. They didn't really do it for me then.
Let me tell you something. If you're not praising that first one after seeing these last two, there's something wrong with you.
Well,
because these last two,
I would say it was better, but again, the whole it's just
the first one was unbelievable.
This one isn't working for me. So I'll just toss you guys. This isn't working for me. This main event missed for me. So
can I jump in here, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Last week, what set CM Punk off was being called old. And for 7 days, the internet is like, this is fucking stupid. That shouldn't have been the reason that set CM Punk off. Everything that has been fucking said so far. What they decided to do was double down on it even more so because CM Punk had like a 5-minute promo only focusing on that aspect of it. And it wasn't good at all. And it wasn't a good segment until Roman Reigns came out as far as I'm concerned and beat his ass. I do enjoy Jey Uso being the one to tell Roman Reigns, get back in there and fuck him up. And I like that dynamic because it's a 6-year fucking storyline between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, everything that's been going on with them. And things are shifting a little bit, so I'm very intrigued by that aspect of it. But it's a little odd that the Usos are involved with this so dominantly, and Jey is literally on the microphone telling Jimmy, I don't even care about the fucking tag team title. It's like, okay, what are we even doing with that? Makes no sense.
I 100% agree with the premise of like Punk getting so angry about being called old, and then like he comes on this week, he's like, you know what, I am old, even though age is just a number. I have gray hair, and so like you're admitting that you're old. So why would be getting called old bother you? Who the fuck cares? I thought that aspect of it.
He's a whiny ass bitch and always has been, for the record.
And then I thought his promo this week, one of the few misses that you're ever going to get out of CM Punk promo. It just didn't land to me. 100% it picked up when, Triple H, he unveiled the Bloodline button, pushed it, and then everything got better from there. Because you have the Usos coming out, and I very much...
Jey Uso is not good on the mic either, pal. I'm sorry to be the one. Jey Uso is not that good. I'm
not looking for him to cut a fucking...
I know, and it's just not good. Like I said, I'm looking for someone I'm looking for someone to elevate the situation, and he doesn't, dude. He does not.
I think he elevated it. He came out all hyped up.
Yeah.
That's the thing. At least he brought the energy and the emotion, and that's what added to the moment. So you have Jimmy and Jey still pissed off at CM Punk because he's still not taking responsibility for shit. And then Roman gets involved, and he's not really liking that Jay's kind of trying to step in front of him and get a title shot potentially. And then, Punk ends up taking the fight to him, and then Roman's just going to walk away. Jey fires up Roman. Roman's the one taking orders from Jey. Like, Jay's the one who's calling the shots. Like, Jay's the tribal chief. Very interesting dynamic. Stuff that we can see play out over the next couple weeks, and then maybe see play out well after WrestleMania. I think at this point, the best possible scenario is the Usos leave WrestleMania as tag team champions. Roman ends WrestleMania as champion, and we're back with the bloodline running strong. I think that's what we want to see. Like we've all said it. Like since the bloodline story has been gone, the overall product has not been as strong because the bloodline, you have that one thing that you can always go back to, and it's always going to work. Go back to it.
Yeah, when everything else sucks, go back to the bloodline. That's a good point.
They desperately need it, though.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of shit that sucks right now, and I'm honestly okay with this because at least we know the devil we know and the devil we don't, man. Jesus Christ.
And things are just different. Jay's been a champion before. Like, there's a lot more layers now to the bloodline.
And can I just say something? It's a family. And if you've ever been part of one, there's always drama. So it's always going. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even, like I said, you say it's the bloodline, but really it's just their family relations. And that could just drag on forever. And then you can add new people. But yeah, it's a soap opera. It can go on forever.
And they'll be on Raw now. So a lot of different players and they were interacting with years ago. I thought it was interesting.
Just get CM Punk fuck out of here, dude. Dude's not good. Jesus Christ.
He is good.
I enjoyed on SmackDown, Tama Tonga telling Solo, like, starting to sound like Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. So maybe you go back to that dynamic at some point. So there's just a lot of layers happening.
Tonga versus fucking Isle of Samoa, dude. Fucking Pacific. Is that South Pacific? Pacific Isles.
What are you saying right now?
You shouldn't be saying
why? Because
directions or areas.
I'm almost positive.
You shouldn't be talking at all.
I'm almost positive.
We can all agree on that.
Even I'm in on that. Seth Rollins attacked Paul Heyman. Is this Braun Breaker coming back? Is that what we're doing here?
Yes.
What's the plan if he can't?
There is none.
Paul Heyman? Paul Heyman. He just beats Seth Rollins comes out and beats the fuck out of Paul Heyman until someone comes and makes a save.
I think the plan would have to be you add somebody to the freaking Vision next week, and then that's who Seth's opponent is, because you got no other option, I think.
Listen, John, I know we said you're retired, but we have a situation. That's what they did for fucking Undertaker for years. They're like, we have
unleash the Cena button.
So, yeah, seriously. Is that a new thing? Unleash the button? That's the second time you guys have said it.
I don't know. That's what Mike said. So
I don't think I said unleash the button.
You really are like a fucking Grand Canyon. Just the shit he says just echoes back. He said something gay.
What they could do is you could have, I don't know, night one, Seth versus Paul, and Paul's like, I'm going to have a surprise opponent for you, and it's Brock, and then night two, it's Brock versus Oba, and so he's kind of like, Brock has been worn down.
Brock ain't working double duty, Jack. I'm sorry to tell you.
I don't know. Roman Reigns worked double duty.
Yeah.
To me, all the moves they've been making with Seth suggest that they think that Braun Breaker is going to be ready. Because I don't know that you would have. I don't think you would have done the thing with Oba Femi confronting Brock and then immediately announcing Brock versus Oba Femi if you didn't think that Braun Breaker was going to be ready. Because Logan Paul and Austin Theory, all signs point to them against the Usos, but there could be something else involved there too, because LA Knight's heavily involved in that. But either way, I think they're spoken for. So you have, and Bronson Reed has torn biceps. You have nobody else that can face Seth at this point.
LA Knight.
LA Knight turning and joining the Vision. I highly doubt that, because for the past several weeks he's been fucking fighting.
Several months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
hate that so much.
I think it's
So you thought I wouldn't take a cement pillar to the dome to trick you?
It's Braun Breaker, and if he's not ready, you either have to randomly add somebody to the fucking Vision really quick, or maybe Seth's just not on the card because there's no other option.
I honestly thought that when Paul was out there all by himself and he was calling out Seth, that I thought Braun Breaker was going to come out.
That promo was fucking hilarious. He's like, I'm going to have you arrested, you're going to go to jail, and then your wife is going to bang half the roster, and then your kid's going to go up for adoption. I'm going to adopt her and tell her their dad's a fucking loser, basically. He just goes and runs after him. It was pretty good. Paul Heyman's awesome.
Paul Heyman's great.
Remember when me and him had a little thing? That was a good time.
He said you saw
a thing. He hates you.
We worked the crowd. Can I tell you something? I noticed as I watch the more and more interviews he does, he definitely does that all the time. What an honor. What an honor we got to fucking do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oba Femi. Fucking, last week, fucking spikes Brock Lesnar. This week,
that was great.
Gets another one over on him. My concern is turned to, is Brock just going to win? I feel like Brock's going to win now.
I'm very concerned.
So. Yeah, I listen, my gut was like, okay, Brock's gonna take that first spike to the fucking mat. Because he sold it like a fucking buck. I don't want to hear anybody yelling about fucking Brock Lesnar not selling and shit like that. That dude, you could see him be like, I'm coming, I'm jumping up. And he like jumped in.
And it looked like he told Oba to
when to
put
do
his
it.
foot on him.
Yeah.
And he did that same shit with Drew leading up to their WrestleMania match where he's like, pick up the title, hold it up above me.
Yep.
Like,
just a
he gets
pro,
it,
man.
dude.
Dude, here's the thing. He truly does get it. And the fact that he's putting this guy over so hard 2 weeks in a row makes me really concerned that he's going to be booked to win the match. Now, my hope is, listen, if it was Vince McMahon booking, I'm putting my mortgage on Brock Lesnar in this situation. But
still a couple of weeks left, though. You got to wait till the last stretch.
I think Monday they're going to do something huge with Lesnar taking out Oba at MSG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I still think
he's going to get his lick back between now and WrestleMania.
Yeah. My belief is, though, and this is from the bottom of my heart, Femi, that first night, that first moment, him spiking fucking Brock down, is such a fucking, always gonna be in your fucking video package fucking moment, right? So, and Brock selling it like he fucking died, and Femi fucking like shedding a tear, like, I love that shit. Now, again, I want him to win really fucking bad, cause that's how you really make a fucking star. I always say, how you make a star at WrestleMania. This is the moment. Just please, this isn't even my opinion anymore. This is not my opinion anymore. I know you listen, Triple H. You got people, you pay people to watch AEW, you pay people to listen to fucking Ring Rust Radio. I know it, okay? Listen to me. This is a plea from my heart.
Pay me to listen to Ring Rust
From
Radio.
my heart to yours, brother. Do the right thing. Don't be Vince. Put Oba Femi over, please. Please, that's all. That's it. Just please, from the bottom of my heart, please.
I think they know what they have with Oba.
I hope so.
Put him over.
If Vince talks through Bruce Pritchard, I'm positive of it. So
I think Oba's going over. I think Trick is going to beat Sami Zayn on the undercard.
Agreed.
I would assume that Javon Evans gets in a match, but doesn't win.
Probably IC title.
Why are you talking about all these guys in a row like that? It's weird. What was the correlation?
Because those are the three guys that came up
from NXT.
Oh, okay.
Those are three of the best young talent that they have.
Wow, okay. Crazy. But yes,
No,
it was
crazy.
good.
You trying to group them for another reason?
Because they're
What were
all
you
brown. Is that
saying?
what you're saying? Because they're brown guys?
That's what you're saying.
No, I thought it was a coinky-dink.
You literally just said the words.
Yeah, well, I was saying what everyone else was thinking. I'll tell you that.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah. But it's very good. I'm very much behind this. I like it. Anything else on that? Good.
I think it should be so far.
Bayley and Lyra versus Nia Jax / Legend for the women's tag team title next week. Now, somebody told me AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, and Bayley was the match. And I got very excited about that.
Yeah,
I wrote about it in an article. I fucking felt...
stole my idea?
Yes, sir.
As he always does.
Yes, sir. Many of your ideas end up in articles written by me. It's wild, dude.
My idea was...
Hey, when you say it on Ring Rust Radio, it's for the company.
That is true.
I think that would have made, instead of a rematch between Becky and AJ, adding Bayley into the mix would have made it a lot more interesting. And you have the story of last year to draw
so
upon.
much history. So
Becky
much
took
story.
Bayley out.
In the triangle, there's all the story. All the fucking Venn diagram. We added another circle. Now there's another fucking part to this. And it's all overlapping.
Tag team titles, you have Nia and Lash, and they've been
the
Bellas on SmackDown with the
Mm-hmm.
Bellas and with Charlotte and Alexa.
Yeah.
That could have been the match.
You have that women's tag team division is good enough to where you didn't need to do this. I understand.
Lyra doesn't need to be on the card. We're good.
Honestly,
we are good.
100% agree with that. That women's tag team match gonna be a banger without a doubt. Very excited, actually excited for that women's tag team match.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
We didn't need Bayley and Lyra to be part of that. We needed Bayley more in the IC title match.
Because here's the deal. I am not. I like Becky Lynch. AJ Lee does nothing for me. Didn't then, doesn't now.
Mm-hmm.
We already saw it twice, right?
We saw it.
We saw it, and
You didn't say sore. You said saw it.
We saw it.
You always
we've
make
seen
fun
it
of
once.
PG. Now you're saying Saul.
Saw it. That's how I say saw.
We saw it once as a singles, and we saw them in the tag team match.
Right. If this was the first time they were having a singles
I don't understand
match,
why they did that.
that's fine. Why did you do it?
Why do they hate? Why do they hate multi-person matches so much?
All of a sudden.
Because the main, this should have been a triple threat. We should have had a fatal four-way in the other
But
fucking
I
match.
think the IC title match is going to be multi-man.
It always is, man. I'm tired of that shit.
Right.
Give me that triple threat like I saw at 20. Was it 20?
Well, it might be triple threat.
Okay. No, I meant in the main. I meant in the championship scenes. In some major championship scene, a multi-person man match. You know what I mean? I actually corrected, then went to man. Multi-person man. Holy shit, dude! I'm not ready for it.
Multi-person man.
So that's the women's tag teams, and I think that there's a fuck finish here, and then we just carry it over and add, all the other tag teams come out, they lock arms, and then there's a fuck finish. We talked about the Usos. Who's got the tag team titles? You think the Vision keeps them, or the Usos wins them beforehand?
The Usos have them. The Vision.
Sorry. Did they get them back?
So here, one thing I was thinking is, because LA Knight doesn't have an obvious spot on the card, what if somebody joins the Vision, they help the Vision win the titles here, and maybe they do a 6-man at WrestleMania? Because where is LA Knight fitting in?
I don't know.
He's heavily involved with the Usos and the Vision storyline right now. Like, that's what he's all in on. So if you don't have a 6-man, then he's probably not on the WrestleMania card.
He could be in the multi-man IC title match at this point.
I get, but that's just like randomly throwing him in there out of something that he's not involved in. So.
Absolutely, as they usually do.
I was gonna say, it kind of sounds like the build to WrestleMania 42.
Not really.
Shut the fuck up, man. I'm talking now.
You just yell things that aren't really true, though.
No, they're not true to you, dude. When it's WWE, you
not
bend
true
over.
To me.
When you bend, you have your own truth. You have a whole true reality, your own reality. Dude, listen, when I say things bad about WWE, you're like, you bend over backwards to justify them, man. It's crazy, dude. Just relax.
You only say bad things.
That's not true. I just said how much I liked fucking Oben Brock. What the fuck?
That's the one thing.
And I like Randy Orton. I just wanted something different. If they had given me the thing that I wanted, I'd love it.
For 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
No, that doesn't count.
Tiffany Stratton versus Julia for the Women's United States title. Tiffany Stratton taking a step on back. And I don't think she wins this. I think Julia wins here.
I don't understand why this just isn't at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because I think this could be a multi-person match.
With who else?
I have no idea. It just seems like they're going to save all those ones for the mid-card, dude.
Yeah, I think this is maybe a fuck finish with Kiana James getting involved, and then we run it back at WrestleMania is my guess.
I agree.
So maybe it's only lasts a couple minutes or whatever.
Good. We only have 3 hours to kill. Perfect. Let's get a couple of quick fuck finishes.
A couple minutes.
Mitchin and B-Fab join Jade Cargill and attack the Rip
Cargill.
Well,
Is that what you said?
Jade Cargill. Green Cargill. This seems very thrown together to add some spice to the storyline, and I'm not interested.
That's how you know you haven't been paying attention.
Yeah. They've been interacting for months and months.
She's been talking like with B-Fab in the background for a long time.
Cool.
Since she won the championship.
But they're throwing it. They're putting it in here because there's no spice to this feud at all.
They're putting it in here so that there's a lot more heel heat on Jade.
Yeah. They're trying anything they can.
It's actually very smart and very well done, because that was the most interesting that this feud's been. Low bar so far.
This feud's been awful so far.
But having them jump Rhea, I think that added a lot to it, because it needed something. It needed some actual heat. That gives it some actual heat. And Rhea's your top baby face, your most beloved women's wrestler. And now she's got this huge obstacle. Not only does she have to beat Jade, who's bigger and stronger, but she's got to go through the lackeys as well.
Mm-hmm. And if you've been paying attention to the show, this has been brewing for months and months. I mean, waiting. It's like every week I was texting Mike, like, is this going to be the week?
Mm-hmm.
It's about
It makes
time.
sense. And I think Jade works in that role as the leader of a faction like that. So I like it.
Yeah, it's upsetting that this is the faction, though.
You don't like Mitchin?
Mitchin is fine.
You don't like B-Fab?
No.
There you go.
B-Fab is nothing. What do you mean?
This is not, again, it's whatever, I don't care, I'm not fighting with you. Damian Priest, can I ask you a question with you? I'm stoned as shit. Can I ask you an honest question?
No.
Is Damian Priest getting fat, or is the gear? Is he getting thicker? Is he thick boy now?
I think he's always been kind of thick.
No, in Ring of Honor he was real thin. He was ripped to shreds.
Ring of Honor.
I know, but I mean,
That was a long time ago.
I know, but he wasn't wearing a shirt when he first got to NXT. He wasn't wearing a shirt when he got over here. But now he's wearing that thing, and he looks like he's thickened up, boy. I'm not hating it. I'm just saying, like, he looks like he's got a comfortable body.
Listen, man, this guy's 43 years old.
He is old, yeah.
Honestly, I'm
He's
38.
a lot
My
older
body
than
is
people
dying.
realize, I think.
Also, how crazy is it that he is now tag team champions with R-Truth when he was world champion 2 years ago when we saw him?
It happens. It happens to a lot of guys who.
I mean, I
shouldn't have
never
been there.
looked at Damian Priest as like, this guy's gonna be fucking multi-time world champion
still.
WrestleMania main eventer.
It's still quite the fall down the card.
Well, there's only 2 world title matches.
Sure, dude, but like he means position near a world title,
Right.
and he hasn't sniffed that kind of stuff in a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean,
I
do you
listen,
want him to be?
Okay, I think you're missing the whole point of the conversation we're trying to have, dude. Like,
The point is the booking has been fucking atrocious for Damian Priest.
yeah, that's it, and it has. It's okay to say. You can be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I just don't think he was
Literally
wrong for
on
that
the
spot.
show, they just threw him into this match. So even
Pen-
on the
Then
show,
I would have preferred if they would have delved deeper into the relationship between Priest and R-Truth, because they
Yes.
like only kind of glossed over it. Like, they were doing some of the funniest shit where R-Truth thought he was in the Judgment Day and was not actually in the Judgment Day.
and
Like, kind of talk more about that.
there's like no adversity for them. They've been a team for
I don't
2
understand
weeks.
them winning the titles immediately.
It's like they're just doing things on the road to WrestleMania just to do it instead of saving everything for WrestleMania, which
they're creating
I
viral
understand.
moments. They have this affinity with creating.
This is not a viral
fucking,
moment.
It does. It's got R-Truth in it. It is.
I love R-Truth. I'm happy he's a champion again. He has the most championship wins of anyone ever. But it was just odd that it's just a random SmackDown that we're just going to win the
Are
championship
they doing like
in
a
their second match.
10-team ladder match or some shit, like the WrestleMania we went to for the tag team
Probably.
titles?
I
Penta
actually would prefer that for the IC championship match.
Penta retains the IC title against Dom, Finn Balor attacking. So is it Finn Dom? Are we getting the Demon at WrestleMania?
I think so.
I don't
hope
think it's
so.
a Demon, but I think we
Oh,
just
I
get
do.
Finn versus Dom.
I think we get the Demon.
I hope we get the Demon.
I mean, listen, the Demon coming out, Dom's entrance, the Demon's entrance.
I want the Demon Finn Balor, and then Danhausen just kind of creeps up behind him.
No, I don't want them anywhere near
I
each
do
other.
not
Do
want
not
that
do that. Stop. Why would you do that? Yo,
Danhausen.
hold on real quick.
Back in Danhausen.
Because I heard that in my headphones, I just realized what every announcer felt when Vince started running his mouth about dumb shit. You're just like, no, God, dude, will someone fucking take Vince's coffee away? What the fuck? Danhausen, we just got he's like, yeah, here's the thing. The Demon comes out, right? He's fucking serious and he's crawling and he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
And then here comes the cannon. We're just shooting shit into the ring. Oh, and Dom's
He
there.
shoots the Demon into the ring.
I do want a full-on Eddie Guerrero entrance at WrestleMania for Dom, though.
Oh, yeah.
Not Ray. I want Eddie.
Well, who knows it? You know what? What the fuck is Gunther doing on this show?
He was supposed to face Ray, I'm pretty sure, and now I don't know if Ray's gonna be able to.
Paul Heyman should get fucking Gunther to help him out again.
Why can't Ray just get cleared long enough to choke out in a minute?
Didn't Samoa Joe do that to him at WrestleMania before, or did he beat Samoa Joe in a minute?
I forget.
I think Samoa Joe beat him in a minute.
I
at WrestleMania
forget.
35.
Dude, I swear to God, these years are. I remember more about the ones when we weren't doing the podcast than I do about the ones while we're doing the podcast.
So it's WrestleMania 35.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I have an
having a
idea.
match.
I have an idea for Gunther though. If Ray's not ready,
You're talking about Gunther.
yeah. If Ray's not ready, I would do like a Gunther open challenge type deal like you did with Randy last year, and he's like calling out like a legend.
Okay.
And
Jeff Hardy.
bring out whatever.
Willow.
Cool.
We bring out Willow.
Sid Vicious is dead, so no.
Retire. BJ, did you say a dead guy?
Yeah, he said that.
Did you think he was not dead?
No, he's in the Hall of Fame this year. That's why I said.
Wow, I think you thought he
Mike
wasn't
is
dead,
correct.
dude.
Mike is correct.
crazy.
WrestleMania 35, Samoa Joe made Ray tap out in 58 seconds.
That's crazy memory.
I have no recollection.
I knew
of this
that's
match
crazy,
ever
dude.
happening.
You are a fucking
Pulled that out.
lunatic, dude. You
That's
really are.
crazy.
Listen, that is the reason we keep you around. Because every once in a while we both turn and you're like, how the fuck you remember that? That's crazy.
I don't know
Keep
why
around.
that match stuck with me. But
Yeah, well, at least it stuck with one of us.
But I think the open challenge could work if you don't have, because if Ray's not ready, you have nothing built for him.
Yeah.
Because he's been building with Ray. So do the open challenge, and whatever like legend you have that can fucking work, bring him in and do something fun. Like
get him out there, make him put his career on the line, have him retire him. And like I said, that was a fun gimmick I pitched a couple months ago here. Everybody who wants to retire, line up.
Has career on the line and retires.
Why? I like LA Knight. You don't like LA Knight?
I love LA Knight.
Why is this?
Have Stone Cold work a 5-minute match.
That's my thing. Like, if you're a wrestler who's like got like you just you could be like, I'm going to retire soon. Wouldn't you rather have a moment like this? Like, people in the business should be lining up to be like, I'd love to be retired by Gunther, please. So I don't think it would be hard to find somebody. Like, if you don't ever intend on bringing Jeff Hardy back on television, one night, retire his ass, boom. Yeah, dude.
I think they do want to bring back the Hardys, though.
Definitely.
I think if they wanted to, they would have done it already.
They have in NXT.
Yeah, that's different. I don't think main roster we're getting Jeff Hardy again just because of the chance.
They have a merchandising agreement.
That's
with
different.
WWE
That's different. I know, but I'm just saying on the main roster television, if he's in NXT and he gets a DUI or something, that's easier to bury than it is if he's on the main roster. I'll tell you that.
Let's bring in Gilbert.
No, I mean, because I don't want to make Gunther a fucking joke. This dude's retiring legitimate legends and shit, and you don't have anything for him. That's my problem. Why is it not? You had all this opportunity to capitalize on the Cena stuff, and you've just done nothing, dude.
That's babyface.
That's a good one, dude.
Ken Shamrock, dude.
Literally the Undertaker.
Didn't he already?
The Undertaker would do it.
He's retired.
Yeah, he's retired.
He don't fucking care. He says all the time, maybe I'll wrestle again.
I'll do it in Saudi. He wants that big J. Jelly Roll, Kit Wilson feuding. Also, Johnny Gargano, his Motor City Machine Guns. He was laying face down.
Yeah.
And Danhausen's cursing everybody. Cool. Let's move on now, because I'm tired of this shit. Anything
Jelly
else?
Roll's annoying, but I like Kit Wilson. Just wanted to throw that in there.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Danhausen's very funny.
Okay, so WrestleMania confirmed card. We know the Punk Reigns match and Vakura and Liv Morgan, Cody and Randall, Jade and Rhea, Obafemi and Brock confirmed, and AJ Lee and Becky Lynch also confirmed. Again, very lackluster so far. I am not.
Don't really agree with that.
The mid card that I'm seeing that they're trying to add, that they're building now, I'm going to be very intrigued by some of that stuff. Honestly.
There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been announced yet that's gonna really beef up this card.
Well, I'm saying usually the top stuff isn't really doing it for me. The mid stuff probably will, and that I'm at least it'll make it easier to watch. I mean, I might just skip a main event or two.
No, I'm very much excited for the match of CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
I'm sure you are. And
even Orton versus Cody, even though I don't like Cody.
I'm sure you are.
Heel Orton against him.
Stand and Deliver, trying to take away from our Lord's weekend, but that's fine. What's going on over here?
Sorry, our Lord's weekend.
Easter.
It's fucking a day, not a weekend.
we in this house no, that's not true. It's literally Good Friday through Sunday, dude. He was dead for 3 days before he rose, bro.
What's the Saturday called?
Ascension Saturday.
Okay.
Easter Eve.
That sounds like a pay-per-view.
Ascension Saturday sounds like a fucking part of March Madness. It's the Elite Eight starting that weekend. It's Ascension Saturday. Who will ascend to the next round? Come on, dude, it's good shit. My bracket is so busted. I looked on pretty quick after it started. It was like, you're in 19 millionth. I was like, that ain't good.
Probably had Villanova winning it all.
Nah, I had Florida, and I had Florida. I let Lucy pick one. She picked based on mascots, and Donnie picked based on the little pictures next to the names. He said that was all he needed. They picked Lucy picked Gonzaga to win, and so basically she did a mascot bracket, which also made me think we should do a mascot bracket. Pretty good shit.
Oh,
it's a good one. Mascot bracket's a good one. Philly Fanatic, Gritty. Come on, we got some local representatives on there. Mr. Met, early round exit. Sorry, Jim. Hate that round piece of shit. But Stand to Deliver. Anything here?
No.
They haven't really announced much of anything yet.
That's great. Great. You know who else I fucking hate? The fucking Brewer guy.
The Brewer guy?
Yeah, the guy who goes down the slide.
Is that his name?
He's a cuck. I hate him. I hate him, dude. He's a piece of shit. All right, are we ready for what Matt? Before we get to Revolution, I have a block of text. I have a block. I was scratching a record. I have a block of text I'd like to read. Let's talk for a few minutes about these quickly things. No, this is from my This is me. This is my index card. Listen, that's my index card. Tony Khan almost bought WWE.
Oh.
How about that?
Not even close to buying.
Well, no, hey, listen, top 4 is way closer than I was. Let's be contextually. Yes, his bid was outbid, but it is interesting to see that he offered to fucking buy them. Like, that's crazy.
I want to clear some things up, as it relates to that. So just so we're clear on what the stance is. WWE, bad. They want to put AEW out of business. They want a monopoly. Correct? Is that right, Donnie?
Me?
That's what you think, right?
No, I think WWE content-wise sucks now. And Vince McMahon, the problem is more TKO now, but that's a bigger problem with sports.
WWE bad, wants monopoly, wants to destroy.
Oh, I didn't say him buying it was bad or good.
Business. AEW, good, wants competition, does not want to
That's
put
the
WWE
advantage of
out
AEW.
of business.
I don't think
yet,
they want it.
Tony Khan bid and attempted to buy WWE, which he would have essentially put them out of business had he bought them. So.
Well, no, he probably would have just continued to run more shows and booked more shows.
He would have just made them fucking ROH, which is worse than being put out of business.
They still would have been on television. They still would have had all the TV deals. I just think, listen, I'm not saying one way or the other, because again, it means nothing to me. The idea, it would have changed wrestling completely, which is crazy. And the idea that all that happened, and that didn't come out at the time, that's pretty wild too. I find that fucking very interesting, because that means wrestling journalists suck dick at their job. Yeah, that means they suck dick at their job.
How did Dave not know that his best friend bid to buy WWE?
It's almost like he actually just uses them, like he's a dirt sheet. Okay.
Or that he did know and didn't put it out there because he didn't want it put out there.
Why wouldn't he, like, that doesn't hurt Tony Khan to be buying WWE. If anything, it shows his business worth. It's a good thing.
It doesn't really show any of that.
He offered $6 billion or whatever it was to buy WWE, dude. That's a huge
a company using his father's assets.
Oh, hold on.
Bid.
That's
the last
very
place
true.
Bid that was not close to being accepted for WWE. That's exactly what happened. You're right.
Your lack of business acumen is frankly disgusting.
That's not me.
The Delaware County Community College Business School. We'd be very discouraged about this. So a couple things that I read in the dirt sheets. I don't know if you addressed this. How about WWE changing plans to compete with AEW, confirmed by a former wrestler, that English guy with Oni Lorcan?
So Danny Burch, yeah.
I thought it was Paul Burchill, and I knew it wasn't right, so I crossed it out. Damn it.
I wish you said it.
So Danny Burch said the thing that we all already knew, that both sides were watching the other
no one's confirmed that AEW's watching WWE. You keep that off their platter, my friend. I'm over here with hard evidence. Hey, all I know is I'm not on trial. You are. Here's hard evidence. Your guys are obsessive, which also goes to WWE pays people to watch AEW, dude. And, which piggybacks another report that I read that said Triple H said AEW was better in 22. Which is crazy.
Who said that?
Also, Sari said her time with AEW sucked.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's time in AEW.
Also, let me tell you something. My last note.
You said the wrong thing, buddy.
No, Sari said her time with WWE sucked.
You said AEW.
She wasn't with AEW. She was with WWE.
Right.
I'm sorry.
You said AEW.
I'm sorry I misspoke, but Sari said it was WWE and her time there sucked.
I'm pretty sure the thing about Triple H saying AEW is the better product in 2022 was that like self-made session bullshit or whatever, where they just glaze AEW and they just make shit up all the time. So
I can't speak to that. That sounds like you're being jaded. I don't know what to trust now, because now you seem like you're glazing the other side, like you're a defender. You know what I mean? Ease up, dude. I'm not here. I'm just reporting the news.
Reported something accurately that I've seen.
What the fuck do you know? You don't even know who they were till 5 seconds ago. Hold on a minute. My last note. Listen. My last note.
They've been on Dirt Sheet Busters many a times.
I don't listen. Go ahead.
I can tell you for a fact that Triple H has never once said that AEW is better than WWE.
That's not true. He definitely says it all the time. Who his wife was, dick doesn't work. So here's my thought. My last note here, I think, is my most important though. Okay. Logan Paul needs to stay the fuck away from my quarterback. I'm about to get frustrated. He keeps trying this dumbass bullshit. He's going for the fucking flag. Yes, he did throw multiple interceptions in a fucking flag football game.
What?
And now Sean Mannion's going to be asking him to run an air raid offense. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. But I did hear someone, hold on, real quick, I did hear someone in Philadelphia say out loud that Jalen Hurts' best game is the one where he threw 5 interceptions. Because he was passing the ball so well the times he wasn't turning it over. I swear to God I heard that.
I can't understand why NFL teams allowed their players to play in that game. Like, literally Joe Burrow, who's made of glass, was like fucking spinning around, jumping in the air, falling down and shit. It's like, are you stupid? Why would you let your quarterback play in this game?
And he got picked off.
Because it's more important for them to sell flag football because the regular football is starting to die because people hate concussions. Ta-da.
Certainly.
Regular football is not.
No. Among children. Like, in terms of coming up, less and less parents are letting their children play football, even our local.
That's not really what it is. What it is they're trying
it's
to
flag
sell
football.
flag football for the Olympics.
And not just that, they're trying to sell flag football to a new...
money from Saudi Arabia.
That's probably true.
That's what it is.
That honestly is all pride. Everybody's getting Saudi money. Why can't we?
Because you suck.
Well, that's not true.
Very true.
That is true. That's 100% true.
I thought my flawless response would sway them, but it appears it has not.
This next hour is going to suck really bad.
JBL's head is my last note, actually. Did you see the pictures of his head from that fucking podcast I refuse to listen to now?
I did see that.
Did they get rid of his skeleton wife yet and bring the guy back, or what?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, fuck it. Not listening. But his head looks...
I saw like a clip of Undertaker's podcast talking about something, and the first reply was like, back when Undertaker was allowed to tell a story uninterrupted on his podcast. They're like, yeah, I was waiting for Michelle to go, wow.
Yeah, honestly, it is unbearable audio. So
I can't watch it.
I can't. No, because there's one time somebody said somebody was on there who I wanted to see, so I was like, let me just put it on. I put it in the back. Maybe it was Mark Henry.
Oh.
I don't know who it was. Right? It was somebody I was like, I'm gonna listen to this. I couldn't get past. No, I'm not going to say the next words. I don't like her at all.
You should,
and it ruined the podcast.
Femi was on Stephanie's podcast last week. Very entertaining.
Michelle McCool.
What's it like? Spearing on the Brock, man. He's strong, huh?
Michelle McCool's role on Undertaker's podcast has to be like the unnamed lady on Stephanie's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No.
She's there. You can see her. But she doesn't really say anything.
I don't know what any of that means. I've never listened to it. I'm saying.
There's a lady.
Worse edition.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who her name is, why she's there, what she does, what she contributes.
Worse a move in podcast history. Undertaker adding Michelle McCool or me adding Mike.
I mean, you adding me saved the podcast.
Mike McCool over here. Mike McCool over here, dude.
That's fucked up.
You wish you were skinny like a skeleton, though, you little piggy. All right, let's get into Revolution.
That's fucked up, too.
Let's get into Revolution, dude. I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
One of the most overrated shows of all time.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
Maybe I came in a little hyperbolic. I'm not sure, okay?
Every fucking time, you and Dave, hyperbolic.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart, though. I fucking love this show. This is a really fun show, and I had a great time watching it. Am I going to score it a little higher than maybe you guys? Probably. But
one of these shows, you see them all, man.
But I really do. Listen, the show. I don't watch them live, so you guys really are tore up about having to go to like 1 in the morning and shit like that. Which would be.
I saw the last couple matches live.
I watched the entire show.
So here's the thing. I think that really does impact
pre-show.
I think that you are a saint. The from the bottom of my heart, I don't watch almost anything live, and you know that.
Yeah.
So I
can't.
Did you
need to watch Big Boom AJ that bad, DG?
He's got to keep up with what's going on TikTok. How the fuck else will he know?
This was on the same day as Selection
Big Boom
Sunday.
BJ over here is talking. Okay, great. I stumped you there. Great. No, from the bottom of my heart, watching it on Monday, I'm able to kind of focus through, because I don't have to skip. It's going on in the background the whole morning, right? So I could see how you're like, hey, I've been watching since 7 o'clock, and it's now 1 in the morning, and I'm very tired because I myself
literally was almost 1 in the morning.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it was
the thing for me.
12:43 or whatever.
My bedtime is like 10:45 anymore. You know what I mean? I'm getting old quick, and it's coming on quick. So I can't even imagine. If I stayed up till 1:45, I'd sleep through Saturday. Right? So I'm not doing that.
Well,
I can't do that.
That's the problem, because I have to be up for work at 7 a.m. both days. So it's like, I'm up at
Most
fucking
normal
6:30.
people
Then
have to work early on Monday morning, and they're having Sunday pay-per-views go till damn near 1 in the morning.
Well, listen.
Yeah,
That's if you love it, you watch it. If you don't watch it the next day, it's not a big deal. Like I
Start
want
an hour earlier.
right. Starting out, there's no reason why this pay-per-view
Why
needs to
not?
start at
It's a
8 o'clock.
Sunday. People can get there at the show anytime.
I don't know if that's
I gotta
true
be
or not.
honest with you, Donnie.
Yes, sir.
The WON, the Wrestling Observer Newsletter, they have their awards every year,
Okay.
and it's pretty pathetic that this tactic didn't win most disgusting promotional tactic last year, and it's not going to win this year, but it should.
What's that?
They have a match that starts on the pre-show that then ends on the main show. And what ends on the main show, hold on.
Okay, sure.
What ends on the main show was less than 4 minutes of action to see Jack Perry beat Ricochet for the national championship now? Yeah.
And it's
This is a
100%
bullshit
false
fucking
advertisement.
tactic.
Well, no.
This is a
What's false
bullshit
advertisement?
tactic.
It's false advertisement because they're saying this match is going to happen on the pre-show, so people that don't buy the pay-per-view can see this match, and they do not deliver.
I'm
on
almost
that.
positive we had
result.
WWE do this before when the pre-shows were
No,
happening.
Oh,
AEW did
absolutely
it.
not.
I'm
AEW did it last year.
AEW's been doing it.
I don't mind that. Actually, a great way to get you to buy the show. They
No,
showed you
fucking
full
pathetic.
matches.
That's
They advertised
disgusting.
matches. They showed you that match. They just didn't show you the finish. I'm
I'm
fine
sorry,
with that.
but
This is
I'm
great.
sorry.
Honestly, can I say something to you? I thought WWE had done this in the past. I didn't have we had covered this because I don't have a problem with that at all. That's fine.
They did not
Brother,
do
That's
that.
how you get people to tune in,
Ricochet,
dude.
Ricochet, Jack Perry, and El Clone ain't making me buy the fucking pay-per-view.
Oh, I'm not saying it worked or not. I just don't have a problem with the strategy. That's all.
I think it's a terrible strategy. I think
It is
bullshit.
false advertisement. Like if WWE advertised the match and then you couldn't watch it. Then
Well, no,
people would say
you
it's false
watched
advertisement.
damn near that whole match. You just didn't see the
You
end
didn't
of
see
it.
the finish.
Right, you didn't
Hey.
see the did you see the finish? You didn't see someone win the
Like
championship?
when
That's fucking
WCW did a
disgusting.
pay-per-view and it cut off early. You
Well,
would
that's
say that-
different. That's different. That's different.
No, that's
no,
not.
that's
I'll
different
say
because
this.
you paid for that shit. You didn't even pay for this free shit, dude.
You
I gave you as
invested
much
your
as you
time
deserve.
into it.
If you want to see the end, you pay for the rest. That's called. Hold on, I don't have a problem with that at all. That ain't nothing.
No, it's fucking bullshit.
We
and
know
I'll
you
say
don't.
this.
AEW's doing it. So you
And
right.
Jack
yeah.
Perry. No, again, I just said I think WWE has done this back in the day.
they have not.
Because they did those pre-show. I don't even know how to look
Yeah,
that
they
up.
would end to the fucking pre-show.
Right.
And I'll say this, because in a few weeks, ESPN is going to carry the first hour of WrestleMania. And if they have a match, and then goes and says, oh, go buy the fucking show to see the last 3 minutes of this match.
Mhm.
Fuck you. That's
I would be
bullshit.
totally
Yeah, that's
fine
false
with that.
advertisement if they do
No,
that.
that's fucking
That's.
bullshit.
I don't think it's false advertisement. I think it's a strategy to get you to buy stuff. No more than a fucking paywall on a
Fucking
website.
Yeah, the strategy.
I
is
showed you.
falsely advertising.
I showed you. No. It's like a paywall on a website. I showed you 2 paragraphs. You want to read the rest? Pay for it.
You're being
No, it's not the
promised
same
a
thing.
match, and you don't get to see.
You got to
the
see the
entirety
match. They didn't promise you the end of it.
That's
That's the
false
match.
advertisement. You know that.
I don't think so at all. I don't have a problem with that. It's still wrestling. There's still carnies. That is,
No.
like I said, this is like to see the end of this. You got to pay for it.
Absolutely disgusting tactic, and soured me going into the
Disgusting
fucking
tactic.
show.
Shut the
Because
fuck
first
up,
off, you're making a fucking show longer for no reason. Show doesn't need to be that long.
I will say this: it was wonderful to see Jack Perry defeat Ricochet after Ricochet's
Really
disgusting.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Ricochet's disgusting comments online, and now
That-
Jungle Boy Jack Perry, my Lord and Savior Jungle Boy Jack Perry, has taken against and won it again. So I like Jack Perry a lot.
Was
So.
Ricochet being punished for saying he's glad that?
No,
lady
Chris
had
Hero,
MS?
Chris
No, that
Hero
was
chilled
after.
him down. Chris Hero chilled him down, dude. It's all
Was
good.
it after? Maybe.
I don't know. Chris Hero chilled him
Things after
down.
he lost the championship.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
He attacked somebody with MS. like an asshole. But Jack Perry, incredible. Let's get through some of these matches real quick. FTR and the Young Bucks. I'm going to say orgasmic, but I'm not sure that's strong enough. But just in case it wasn't strong enough, here comes Christian and that other guy to fucking bring me higher. It's like Creed, take me higher. Come on, that's for you, Mike. So that
Good
this
song, but
yo,
I'm not related to this. Yeah.
I could just loop
we
you.
get color about 30 seconds into the match.
As you
It's
should.
wild, dude.
Hey, when I get punched in the face, as you should, dude, for real. Every fight I've ever seen in real life, someone's bleeding in 10 seconds.
Hey man, if that was gonna be the only color on the show, then maybe. But every other match from this point forward gets it. So.
Have you ever seen an ECW show?
Yes.
Not an apt comparison whatsoever.
I think it really is.
No,
I think
it's
it
not.
really is.
This was a basic match. This wasn't like a fucking hardcore match.
Have you ever seen ECW?
Yes.
I had women blading on the outside like they're fucking Ric Flair during the Hogan Sting match,
Psychosis
dude.
and Rey Mysterio weren't fucking bleeding buckets.
Well, how do you know? They had masks on, dude.
You would be able to see a little bit. This was a case of seen one, seen them all.
Yeah, that's cool. I loved it. 5 fucking plus stars, dude. I just say 5 plus now.
My least favorite spot of this fucking match. They do the spike pile driver.
Oh my god, dude.
The referee counts it. 1, 2, 3. Then looks, sees one of the Jacksons' foot on the rope. No. What do you mean, no? Yes. You counted 3. You didn't see his foot was on the fucking rope. So how can you then look and say his foot?
He corrected it. They did change decisions all the time.
Not.
They change decisions all the time in wrestling. What are you talking about?
He counted
It's a
1,
dusty
2,
finish.
3.
It literally has a name to it.
Counted 1, 2, 3.
Yes! And then the guy comes out and says, no, you gotta throw that out. That doesn't count. His foot was on the ropes. And they're like, restart the match.
Nobody told him that.
Well, yeah, he didn't have to. He saw it himself. He took it upon himself.
He saw
These
after he was done counting the foot was on the rope. How did he know it didn't go up after he was done counting?
Mike, this is the company that had someone in the audience tell the ref that something happened, and then they reversed the call.
Was that the Bandito and Chris Jericho match?
Sure was.
Don't get me fucking started on that one.
Yeah, that was a good one too, dude. Good call.
Glad
I'm gonna give
to
updated
see Edge
stuff.
and Christian back though.
I'm gonna
glad
give-
to see Edge and Christian back, and then we have Tony Khan not understanding how to book a wrestling show from here on out.
Okay,
Yep.
real quick though.
As
Dave
per
gave this 1, 2, 3,
5 and a
4,
half.
5 and
You
a half
5
stars,
and a half.
dude.
Yep.
That is so fucking
That's
awesome.
So to him, it was leagues better than any WWE match that ever happened.
No. There's been a couple modern ones he let happen.
3.5 to 4-star match at best.
No, that's
I
not, no.
don't-
This is a
I
great
don't
match.
think he's ever given a WWE match more than 5.
This is one of the greatest matches of all time.
This was Donnie. This was a full star and a quarter better than
Macho
Daniel
Man.
Bryan versus Triple H from WrestleMania 30.
Oh yeah, well, because that had Triple H in. I agree with that. I
Ah,
knock a star off
the
for that
Triple
too, brother.
H tax.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Listen. Yeah, he's got some taxes. You got to pay him, dude. I don't make the rules. I just play by him, bro.
It's all because he said who when he asked about Kenta Kobashi. And
Remember that? Fergal David? No, I haven't heard. I heard the rumors though. Remember?
That was great.
Yeah, I still got that audio. We fucking clip that shit because we're petty. We are fucking call us Tongas. We petty, baby. Tony Storm and Marina Shafir. He gave this 4 stars, so he likes these girls a bit.
4 stars for this. Okay.
This was a solid match,
It was
but this
solid,
was
but
about
4
the
stars?
But this was about the aftermath of Ronda Rousey coming out, and then Tony Storm gets murdered. That's what we can't say murdered in this house. We got to say myrtled.
Unalive.
Okay, she was unalived, and the room had every clue ever inside of it, which is also
And then they
incredible.
made it a shirt of a lady bleeding from her head.
Yep, they make shirts out of everything. Some are better
That's
than the others. You know what I mean? But I will say this.
From the Britt Breaker one.
I'm gonna hold on real quick. There's a whole lot of controversy about what happened to Tony Storm. Mike, are we going to address this at a later time?
No, we could talk about it now.
Okay, great. So, they said, okay, they made Marina Shafir fight,
Mina Shirakawa on.
I was going to brutalize
Dynamite
it. Thank you so much for seeing my struggle.
You don't know Mina's name?
I got Mina down fine. I got Mina easy.
That's the reason I want to
Shirakawa. I fucking swear to God, I just stumble. I just hit Japanese knee. I was doing a judo class, man, and they're like, dude, each knee, and I was like, which one's which, motherfucker? I was like, well, it's 1-2. It's 1-2. That's all it is. But the Toni Storm stuff. Reports came out right away. Oh my God, she's injured. She's injured, and then fucking Brian Alvarez. For a long time. Oh, all of 2026 she's gonna be injured. I got people sending me clips of Marina Shafir's punches during the match saying, look, that's where she was concussed. That's the one, right? I'm like, okay. And then I get reports, hey, maybe she's pregnant. Maybe that's why, because that would make sense for a long time. And that's when I'm sitting there realizing
that was my thought.
Nobody fucking knows nothing.
It came out today. The report's not injured. So
not injured.
That makes you feel quite strongly that she is pregnant.
Oh, I would say this. I would say the haphazard way around the quote-unquote journalism in this situation is haunting at best. Malicious at worst, I think. I just truly do not understand the reporting here. Like, Alvarez is the one. Alvarez's initial report, looking back at Alvarez's initial report, it is so open-ended that it caused the chaos that we saw from all the minions, all the underbelly creatures that just suckle off of fucking his gut, right? He says a word, and they're like, ooh, like, this is what it means, this is what it means, right? So he created this fervor, I'll say, that didn't need to be there. And I just think it's a testament not just to how shitty they are as journalists, which is Wrestling Observer and all those people, but all the people who like follow them, like even Sean Ross Sapp, like, no, the dirt sheets in general, like all those guys thrive on aggregating Dave's stuff, right? So they just jump on this shit so quickly. It's
I don't
crazy.
think Dave even said anything about it either.
He didn't until
I think
today.
it was Bry.
Yeah.
Bry said it.
It was Bry guy.
Here go back to the match. We're in the second spot on the show, which Chris Jericho hates, and will storm out of a company as a result. We got Toni Storm, one of your biggest women's stars, in the second match, and this is where we're going to have, after Adam Copeland and Christian Cage return, return, we're going to have Ronda Rousey come out for the first time out of nowhere. Huge fucking deal. She's back in the news. She's beefing with UFC. Everyone's all about Ronda Rousey again. We're going to have her come out in the fucking second spot after we just had the return. And we're going to continue to have returns
all night
after this.
Well, here's the thing.
The report today is
sense.
Ronda was just doing a one-off, and she's not even going to be back at AEW for any time in the near future.
That's wild in itself.
Actually, no. I thought the idea would probably, after Toni was like, I'm gone, I don't think Ronda Rousey's going to stick around for anybody else. I think she would probably be like, I'm here for Toni.
Well,
sorry,
no, because
Toni.
she was not going to do anything physical between now and mid-May when she has
the
fight.
For sure.
So even if Toni was fine, she would have been not back for at least 2 months.
Yeah, that's fair. So maybe it was just a one-off to pop the crowd that one time. I
think it was them trying to get like some kind of mainstream attention.
Well, I think probably Tony's or.
Listen, I'm not fault. My problem is not that she showed up. My problem is the booking of this show.
Yeah, listen, it's just long. It's just, well, I also think there's a lot of.
He just has, Tony just doesn't have any understanding how to book.
Well, no, hold on. Here's the thing. When you have Ronda Rousey this early in the show, most people can still be watching. When you have something happen at 12 o'clock at night, no one's watching that except for the hardcore people. When it happens earlier, it can go viral like a tune-in. So they get it done early.
First match is 2 returns. Second match is 1 debut. Third match is a return. Fourth match is nothing. Fifth match is a return.
Right, that's insane. That's insane booking of how you make a television show.
I love it. It's like coming fast, but a bunch of times.
It makes no sense. You didn't need to have Kenny Omega come back at this show.
Dude, honestly.
He could have came back on Dynamite.
There are so many moments on this show. I'm gonna have such a hard time picking one. John Moxley defeated Takeshita. Is this 4 or 5 stars here? That's 5, baby. Dave gave it a 5. And let me tell you something. And then Will Ospreay comes out at the end. Guess what? The alien looked at me dead in the eyes. Can you get harder? No, I cannot. It says as hard as it gets.
I was laughing, Donnie. They made a whole big thing about this match for weeks. No time limit.
Yep.
It went 23-25.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even hit the normal time limit.
Right. What the fuck?
Didn't need to. It didn't require it.
Well, I thought this would be
and I'll
the
say
main
this.
event.
This match was really good for a while, but then they just couldn't help themselves with the
Of
nonsense.
course.
No selling.
Listen. I understand you don't like it, but I do like that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. I enjoy, like I said,
It was going along really well for a while, and then they couldn't help themselves.
I like it even less in the main event.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You like this less than the main event,
No,
you said?
I said I like it even less when they just can't help themselves.
Oh.
In the main event, in a fucking Texas death match.
Okay, here we go.
Just no selling shit. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. 5 stars. That's also what I gave.
That's insane. It's so insane.
Not
even close.
Divine Dominion defeated Babes of Wrath for the championship in a 2-star match, Dave says. I gave it more than that. I think
only 5 minutes.
he saw the girls and
if
he
it
was
WWE, he would have given that 1 star for sure.
Dud.
He does
-4.
He does like hitting everybody with the duds, but
-4, same as Hogan Andre.
I feel like this could have gotten more time.
No, it did not need more time.
Did not need. I think it was actually fine for what it was supposed to be because Willow was hurt from getting beat up on the pre-show, and then that's why they lost the titles. That's fine.
Yeah, this worked.
Yep.
I like Lena Cross and Megan Bayne. They look cool.
Perfectly fine 5-minute match.
There you go. Swerve Strickland, Brody King, 4 1/4 stars. I gave it 4. Dave went a little above me here. I gave it 4. And
it's probably my second favorite match, I think.
Kenny Omega also came back, and it's awesome.
It might have been my favorite, but they had fucking Brody King kick out of a finisher on 1.
That's okay. That shows dominance.
After getting fucking like vertebrakered onto a cement floor.
Brother, if I tell you how many times I saw Undertaker do the same shit, I don't even want to hear it, dude. I don't even want to hear it, dude. I don't even want to hear it,
Supernatural.
Dude. Yeah, that's Brody King, dude. See his tattoos?
The guy with the last
See his tattoos, dude? Oh, shit.
You know what? If that was the storyline, that his tattoos give him power, I would give it to you.
Do not make him a ghost.
And honestly, I'm not sure the Undertaker was even dead.
4 1/4 is insane.
AEW Women's World Title, best out of 2 out of 3 falls match, exactly like we said, 2-1. It was solid.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was very obvious what was happening here.
Yeah, I'm not holding that against it because it really was good.
That's fine.
I thought, like I said,
what did Dave give it?
Dave, let me look right here. Dave gave it 3 1/4, which is crazy. Honestly, this was a pretty good fucking match. That's better.
It's a 3-star match. It's perfectly fine to say it's a 3-star match.
No, it's not. No, I would say it's more than that, but that's fine.
Do we think that Tony and Marina was like almost a full star better than this match? I don't think that.
No, I don't think either one of them is getting I thought Tony, I honestly probably like the championship match.
I liked it better. Yeah. 100%.
But I think they were both really good.
Both 3-star matches.
You keep saying that. That's like mid. Dude. I don't think they were mid.
That's fine.
They're 4-star.
Here's the thing.
They're
Dave is poisoned
matches.
people's minds, and he'll claim otherwise. But based on the way he grades, 3-star match is a bad match, basically.
Yeah, he's killing me with that because, like I said, I gotta give it more than that.
But based on a real rating, it's a significantly better than average match. Is 3 stars. In a real rating.
No, it'd be just above fucking average.
It's a whole half of a star better than average.
Out of how many halves, dude? It could be hundreds.
It's good, then there's great, and then there's amazing.
Where did that come from? You're just making up a whole new scale. What are you, Dave?
It's a good match.
We should come up with an official Ring Rust Radio scale.
We tried to do this, and you didn't want to do it. I had a whole game plan.
No, it's got to be metrics. We got to be in the data and
Metric
shit.
system? Fuck that.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. never mind. Let me go over the.
Now we get into the part of the show that Dave just cannot control himself. And will overrate the fuck out of every single thing.
For real. Real quick, though. Jet Speed and Mystico and Okada, Fletcher, and Mark Davis. This was a super fun match. I know, whatever he gives it, whatever. I like this match. This was
a 5.
Five stars.
No, hold on. No, he didn't.
Dude,
One,
they
2,
had
3,
the same match.
It's 4 1/4. Hey. Whoa. 4 3/4, dude.
For this one?
For that
must be the next one.
Well, hold on. We'll get to that. Hold on, dude. Spoiler alert, you piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit ruining the gimmick, dude. Fucking sit down. Close the link.
I think there might be nobody that Dave overrates more than Mystico.
All right, what's the deal with
that? I will say that. I disagree with that.
He's in love with Mystico. Mystico is the same fucking guy that we saw as Sin Cara years ago, where he could do some cool shit, but then he's fucking botching shit. Like, there was a spot where he, like, went and walked the ropes, and then he was supposed to kind of, like, arm drag one guy and Hurricane Rana the other, and he completely missed, like, wasn't even close to, like, getting the moves off right, and the two guys, Okada and one of the other ones, they had to, like, do the flip themselves, basically. I think Fletcher and Okada, and, like, do the move themselves. Like, he didn't even do anything on the move. And
okay, first off, you're like, ignorant as shit, Kyle.
His fucking wad. Oh my God, Mystico. Like,
let me tell you something. Number one, ignorant as fuck you are about Kyle Fletcher by not getting his name right. And two, I give Kyle Fletcher a ton of credit in this match because you're right about Sin Cara. That fucking dude botches like nobody's business. He's just got a really cool fucking mask and a whole bunch of people who fucking love him. That's how it works. But for me, Okada, Kyle Fletcher, I like Kyle Fletcher a lot. This dude just does the little shit in wrestling that he gets it. Like what we said about Brock. Like he gets it. And I fucking love that about him. And this shit, he did well. He literally, you're right. He had to do a fucking flip. There's this piece of shit who fucking was like, here's my idea. I do this move, right? And then you don't hit it. Oh my God, Rey Mysterio would never. Oh.
So you do hate Mystico?
Listen, I like Mystico as a mid-card act. I do, right? But
you agree that
he's
Dave
a
is
botch.
Way off base on
he's
Mystico.
I don't know. I honestly, before this very minute, I had no idea that he liked him so much. I had no idea.
Dave basically was
strongly
arguing Mystico should have been Wrestler of the Year the past year.
I don't watch.
And part of the reason he says this is because he's such a huge draw in Mexico. And then yet, like, he wouldn't have ever, like, said that shit about Roman Reigns the past 5 years. When he's
being a draw in Mexico is a bigger deal than in the USA. So I don't explain wrestling to you.
Not even close to true.
But I don't explain wrestling to you. Speaking of 5 fucking stars, Andrade El Idolo and Bandito.
This is unbelievable.
I will say this.
5 stars.
Very good match. I'm not sure I put it on that 5-star match.
Best match on the show. I think this is the best match. Still not a 5-star match.
I disagree with that, but I think that it is a really, really good match. We expected here's the thing. We always talk about it. When we don't expect it to be good, it's better. When we expect it to be good, it's worse. Almost always. I can't even help it anymore.
I expect this to be good?
I know. We expected it to be good. It was good. A nice change of pace from what we usually get.
Just leave it at that. It was a good match.
No. I mean, I know. On your dumbass scale, what was it? Good, great, and fantastic?
I would probably give it maybe a 4.
I gave it a great.
It's a 3.
It's not quite fantastic, but it's definitely better than good. I hate your dumb shit scale, dude. I hate yours more than I hate Dave's.
They had the same match the night before on fucking Collision.
Listen, the dogs. The dog. Oh, give it to me, Mike. Mike, real quick. When someone does that, what is your first instinct? Tell me the truth. When someone does that, Bark, what is your thought?
To join in?
No. Okay.
The Steiners.
Can I tell? Yes, the Steiners. My first thought is, am I dropping to my knees to crawl through your legs, or are you doing that? Because I'm grabbing you, bro, and we're... Okay? I was usually too fat, so I was the guy who just went, go ahead, crawl. I am not Scott, though. For the record. I want to twist it.
You are raking that.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you compared to Scott.
Mm-hmm.
I make good kids. I make good kids, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm fucked, but I'm here for the next gen. This was a fine match. I like the dogs.
It's insane that this was like technically semi-main event spot, and that the dogs lost.
Well, again, I think most.
Didn't Gabe Kidd lose to Darby on Dynamite?
He did.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on that match.
What are they doing?
That was insane.
Yeah. Darby's,
Not the fact that they lost. I don't give a fuck they lost. The fact that after a 46-minute Texas death match on your pay-per-view on Sunday night, on Wednesday, we're going to have this brutal hardcore match, a coffin match, that begins with a literal car crash.
yeah, I love
That
it.
then,
Great
that
point.
means nothing for the rest of the fucking night, the rest of the show, the rest of the fucking match itself. Insane booking.
No, yeah, well, no, I love it.
This
You're
company
right.
is absolutely absurd.
I do, I love it. It's chaos.
Absolutely.
It's like, honestly, it's like the chaos of the Attitude Era and WCW in
No,
2001.
it's not like any of that.
It's Attitude Era and WCW 2001 mix.
It's very much WCW 2001.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
it is,
Actually,
to me,
that's
it's-
an insult to WCW 2001.
That's not true. It's not true, dude. It's not true. Triple H's storytelling is
Yesterday was
Ric Flair's
25
hair
years
from
since,
1991.
Don, yesterday, 25 years since Vince bought WCW. What a moment in history.
Yeah.
Great day.
Remember like it was yesterday. What a great
I do
moment.
too. I'll tell you what. Didn't like Vince
WCW
McMahon. I
died.
was mad as shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was so shoot, man. I swear to God,
You're such a loser.
I watched Nitro over Raw. I
He
was
the only one
so
still watching fucking
shoot,
Nitro.
man. No, I'll tell you what. I knew to be shoot, man, because my uncle was shoot, man, too, dude. He's like, that fucking piece of
Fucking
shit, he's
loser
ruined,
family.
he ruined the territories and this and that. And you're like, holy shit. Looking back now, R.I.P. my Uncle Bone, he was a mark. I had no idea at the time. He did tape trading, dude. I had no choice, man. All I had was wrestling tapes and hockey fights. That's all I had.
So you're going to justify the dogs losing already?
Oh, everyone loses in the first match. Sorry, pal.
It's not
It's
their
not
first
even
match.
true though.
Well, it is now.
It's just not true. No,
I mean,
no,
I mean, most of the people come, they lose their first match, then they get a push. That's just what
The
happens.
Inspiration lost their first match, and the Dogs lost their first
Yep,
match. so
that's the
it.
new policy. I didn't know if I told you that, but you come in, you lose, and then you're good.
Oh.
Did Mystico
Well,
come
then
in
they
and
lost
lose?
again.
Ah, so listen, sometimes you got, well, there's 3 of them, so we gotta lose 3 matches, pal.
Did Mystico come in and lose?
I think he wrestled in AEW before. He's probably got a loss on his resume.
I'm saying, did he come in and
Probably
lose?
not the
anyway?
first time.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. What am I, the fucking scientist, dude? Fucking check Pro Fight DB. You got Pro Football Focus.
You're the
and
one who
wrestling.
fucking
You do.
says the policy.
All right, and let's get to. Wait, Dave. Hold on. Dave gave the main event 4 3/4, not 5. That's crazy, dude.
I
That's
can
my
already tell you what Dave said, probably.
my match
I
of the
hated
night.
it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated the match, but the crowd really loved it. 4.75.
4 points.
This is my match of the night.
And yet, what did he give the Rock vs. Hollywood Hogan, which the crowd loved? Not 4.75.
Oh, wasn't
Literal one of the defining
3, maybe, did he give it?
defining moments
like
in
3
wrestling.
quarters.
Real quick though, one of the defining moments, unquestionably, in wrestling history. One of the pinnacle examples of fan interaction driving a wrestling segment. Literally the benchmark most of us use when measuring other moments. We're like, is it that good? That good? Holy shit. Right? And the guy was like, I'm not moved.
3 stars.
I'm not moved.
Was it 3 stars?
3 stars. Look it up. 3
From the
stars.
bottom
Yep.
of my cold dead
And by
heart.
the way, I think the crowd really liked Hogan vs. Andre, WrestleMania 3 also.
When he
Negative
slammed
4.
him.
Negative
Hold
4.
on. If that was true, Mike, every show from a place called the Coliseum or the Sportatorium in the 80s would have been 5 stars. Because those fucking people were going nuts. We had people shooting people.
Dave only uses this logic when it comes to AEW matches.
That is true.
Guess what? New facts were presented. His opinions have changed. That's what I'm hearing, dude.
It's still to this day, though.
That is crazy. It is just. But real quick, MJF, Adam Page, you're not gonna like certain parts. I understand that. Listen
I don't like certain
this
things.
show to me had a very ECW type feel, and I really liked that in a wrestling
That's because he
show.
wore Terry Funk pants?
It is a big part because he wore Terry Funk pants and had fucking skewers out of his forehead. I pop for shit like that. I do. I'm into
They
death.
do the same. They do
I'm
the
into
same
deathmatch
shit over
wrestling.
and over in these matches. Same shit over and over. oh man, I can't believe it. He put a fucking syringe through his mouth. Oh man, they put some fucking skewers in his head. Oh my goodness. Like, at least like do something creative, like when they dragged him through the glass. That was creative.
I loved that. That was
I
awesome.
haven't seen that.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine. That was
there
cool.
were throwback moments to other matches
But
and moments
back
for
to
each guy's
the shit,
career.
It's just like, how much of the shit we've already done can we spam in this match?
I thought it was
That's what it was.
I thought it was a banger. It was in terms of death matches, great death match.
Right guy won. I'll give that.
I will say this to you, and it just creates this whole thing of like, I guess Adam Page is just gonna turn into a monster heel now, but here's Mike, here's my thought. JYD. Okay, Mike, JYD. What happened when he lost when he lost that loser leaves town match because that Mr. Wrestling 1 had a loaded mask? What happened to him? What happened to him?
Did he go to New York or did he come back with a mask of his own?
He came back as another person, and I forget the name. And he came in the same gear.
Oh, Mr. America.
The same. Yeah, Mr. America is another example, but like it's happened so many times in wrestling, right? Even Bruiser Brody, I remember. Bruiser Brody did it. Yeah, Bruiser Brody did it. It was also awesome. But yeah, and JYD went against $1 Million Man.
Have masked Hangman Adam Page going for the title? Is that what you're going with?
If there's a God in heaven, wouldn't that rock? He just comes out long hair.
That would be better than them just saying like, oh no, he's just not gonna.
Yeah, seriously, like dude, like that's my first thought.
Like
because JYD came in with a mask on his head, just doing all the exact same shit. Nothing changed, except for the mask and him being just known as a different name.
That's like when Edge and Christian were Los Conquistadors.
Yeah, but this would be good.
Like, you guys doing all the same moves.
Yeah, but this would be good. You know what I mean? All right, listen, match moment overall grade, Mike. I couldn't get harder than I am right now, so I'm going to toss to you.
I'm going to throw some cold water on that tiny little...
I'm blue chewed up, bruv. I'm blue chewed up, dude. Cold water all day.
Andrade versus Bandito is my favorite match. Favorite moment besides the end of the whole show would be when Edge and Christian showed up. And grade, feel like give it a 7 out of 10.
Man, with a curve, that's
way
like a
too
9.
Long.
That's like a 9 with your fucking curve taken out of it. Crazy, but great being honest.
Don't
BJ?
talk about my curve, brother.
Hey, dude, listen, I can hit it from the side.
So I did watch this live, and it was grueling.
Nowhere near the best pay-per-view of all time, by the way. Not even in any kind of conversation.
No.
In your opinion. In other opinions, including those of far more value than yours.
I don't care about the opinions of people who say every AEW pay-per-view is the greatest pay-per-view they've ever seen, because that's what it's come to.
Me and Dave both agreed.
Yes, you and Dave both do that.
We've literally never had that many stars in one night in our life, and we are full.
Watching this live was grueling. It felt like it would never end.
What a word.
I totally disagree. I totally disagree with how Tony Khan books a show. I think he has no idea how to book a wrestling show. The elements are all there. Just doesn't know how to put it together. So with all that said, I'm going to take that and push it aside. Try to be very objective here. Okay? Taking everything in the vacuum of itself, the main event is the best match. The best moment is Ronda Rousey showing up out of fucking nowhere. You never saw that coming. That's a great job. It's 7.5 out of 10.
BJ, for once you got a good brain, because the match of the night was the main event. Although I will say this, I agree with Mike that there's nothing but bangers on this card. That's what he was saying.
That's not what I said.
Mox and Takashita. And I know that you guys bitch about it.
Is there another fucking Mike that was talking? Because that wasn't me.
My favorite moment, while I want to talk about Ronda Rousey, you're right about that. Ronda Rousey, incredible. Kenny Omega, bruv is back, bruv. Like, I love it, dude. But
almost killed himself immediately.
Listen, that's what he does. That's what he does. He's not
impaled himself on a.
Him and Darby Allin are they're trying to do something. They're trying to do it. Let them have this, okay? It'll happen one day. Just don't talk about it. But Ronda Rousey's I thought that was cool shit. And honestly, she's a heel. I was like, this is perfect. She's gonna fight Toni Storm. I didn't think about the whole MMA fight because I'm stupid. And then Toni died, so it nullified all that. I didn't even have to reveal that. The greatest moment of this whole night, the one that nearly made me cry, was the coronation, I'll call it, of Jack Perry to fucking start the evening.
Do not call it a fucking coronation.
Okay.
Coronation of one of the 37 mid-card titles they have.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use Dave's grading here. I'm gonna say 17.5.
Wow, that's crazy.
17.5, dude. Yeah.
I wish he gave full pay-per-view grades to see what he would give it.
17. Can you do me a favor? Can you just look up if this is the most stars ever fucking recorded on a night except for nighttime?
I'm sure it is.
Because this is crazy, dude.
Well, it's nice when you have fucking like 10 matches.
Listen, statistically, this is objectively the greatest pay-per-view that ever existed. For the record, per capita, this is the greatest pay-per-view that ever happened. That's crazy to know. That's fucking, I'm in, dude. 17.5 fucking score. That's crazy. All right, I'm done talking about wrestling. Talk about Patreon.
Patreon.com/RingRustRadio. Go there to hear the ad-free version of our podcast. Get early access to retros like WF Vengeance 2001, the match drafts that we did for AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, and Roman Reigns, our retro for the Naked Gun from 2025, our WrestleMania Top 10 list for the best entrances, the best main events, and the best openers of all time. All that right now, Patreon.com/RingRustRadio. You can also sign up for next month's Bracket Challenge, taking place Tuesday, April 21st, 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to determine the best video game character of all time. Ooh. That same day, we're going to host the WWE Fantasy Season 43 draft. Sign up right now. Join us for both.
I'm excited. We should do a mascot one. Did you write that down?
I did write that down.
Good. That's a good one. Does Buffalo have any dumb shit fucking mascots we can make fun of?
Fucking Sabretooth, brother. That's awesome.
Who?
Sabretooth.
I ain't never seen him.
Do you want to do that in May?
Maybe. Let's move on.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
To Dirt Sheet Busters, we actually don't have to go anywhere. We don't have real ad breaks, Mike.
No ads.
We used to be a real show.
There's plenty of ads. They just put it wherever they want. I can't even predict it anymore. Maybe there's one right there. I don't know.
Great. It's Dirt Sheet Busters. I used to like it when you weren't here for this.
Yeah, you should leave.
It was so nice when it was just me.
Remember when you were like dying and it was just me and Mike on the show? That was great.
Yeah, I do. I
was
remember
also
that.
dying, but I still did the show.
Yeah, you weren't dying quite as hard. It's not a competition, but I definitely almost won.
You heard me. You heard me. You said I sounded more sick than you did.
Yeah, you did, but I physically was in more pain. But I'm just tougher than you.
You literally were an absolute puss because you didn't show up to the show.
Ooh,
I was hurting.
This first one's from WrestleVotes. Braun Breaker could be back in time for WrestleMania per our eyes.
Remember I was WrestleVotes for a little while?
I sure do. He's acting like you again, so yeah, maybe.
I thought he got a job with Sean.
Exactly, so he hates WWE and loves AEW now.
Holy shit. Well, WWE gives them scoops, so they're more like, they're more inclined to work with them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Scoop.
Braun Breaker might not be out of WrestleMania 42 after all, because now there's real optimism inside WWE about his return. That's the latest update coming out of the March 19th as WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reported that WWE is actively hopeful Breaker could be back in time and that they're already preparing for it, as a source at WWE Television this week expressed a sense of optimism about Breaker's timeline. After weeks of uncertainty following his emergency hernia surgery, the conversation has now moved from doubt to possibility, and it doesn't stop there. WWE reportedly isn't just hoping he returns, they're planning for it. The report noted that WWE has a plan ready for Breaker should he be cleared in time for the event. Instead of writing him out of WrestleMania 42 entirely, WWE is keeping the door open and keeping creative ideas in place just in case he's ready to go. So that tells us absolutely nothing.
No, I got plans in place in case he comes back, and they believe he is coming back. I heard a lot.
And optimistic, and then
Hold on, dude.
We watched the fucking show.
This is a
see
good
Seth
report, dude.
We
This is
watched
good
the
with
fucking
him.
show, see Seth Rollins back, see that he's not facing Brock Lesnar, not facing another member of the division. Do a little fucking math, and then, oh, wow, it must be Braun Breaker.
Can I
Math is hard.
Can I interject and just say something?
Please.
Someone in the backstage area that's leaking stuff to the dirt sheets has got to be the biggest fucking loser in the world.
Yeah. I
If that's the information they're giving?
Any at all. Like, what's your incentive to talk to the dirt sheets? Like, just...
Oh, I never would. I don't know why anybody would.
Yeah, it just seems like if that happened in sports, you'd be like...
Mark-ass stooge.
Get off my fucking team. You know what I mean? I don't want that guy on my team. Go ahead.
Next one's from WrestleVotes also. Street Profits are going to return one day. Hope you don't want to know when.
I kind of do.
I do too. Street Profits might not be gone much longer because WWE's already talking about bringing them back. What do you mean already? They've been gone for months.
They've been talking about it recently, dude. Stop being so hard on them.
Already? That's the update coming out of WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select. They reported that Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have been discussed creatively, and return to television could be in the works. After months of absence, WWE is finally making moves behind the scenes regarding the former tag team champions, but there's still one big question. When? According to the same report, there's no confirmed timeline for the return, leaving things wide open heading into WrestleMania 42. So the big question's when, and then their answer is, I don't know.
Can I be honest? Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You, do you have to pay $5 for WrestleVotes stuff like you do Sean Sapp stuff?
Yeah.
No, I got
That's
a free pass.
It's part of it? Well, you paid $5 for that.
Oh, good. That's well
This
worth
is
it.
from Self-Made Pro.
Let's go.
He's
This
the
is
guy
the
you
one
said
you're
that
talking shit on, dude.
Exactly.
Wait, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think I like him.
Brock Lesnar, of course, they're AEW marks. You'll love them. Brock Lesnar and
What
Paul
was it?
Heyman are
Semi-pro rush? What was it?
Self-Made Pro.
Okay, got it.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are pulling a PPP, political power play, as we talked about a couple weeks ago. Cody Rhodes.
I was a little confused at first because I know that you guys keep yelling at it, but like he grabs a PPP, like
PPP.
that's not that great. Yeah, that's not great.
Self-Made Pro revealed during a self-made session. We get it. You're self-made. On March 9th, that Lesnar and Paul Heyman have reportedly told WWE officials and the creative team that Lesnar should not lose another match before he eventually retires. According to the report, that stance is now creating a serious dilemma for WWE as the company tries to figure out Lesnar's direction heading into WrestleMania 42. Here's the quote. So here's the problem. They know that the audience wants Oba. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman have essentially communicated to WWE and creative that Brock should not lose until his retirement. That puts WWE in a tough spot because Triple H would like to book Gunther vs. Brock and Oba vs. Brock at some point. But if those matches happen, Brock would likely lose in both. So it creates a real dilemma. This just seems like the fake perception of Brock Lesnar compared to what he really is, and it's that he's always been more than willing to put people over. Like he would, I have no doubt that he would put over fucking Obafemi if they wanted Obafemi to win the match. Like, but they like to pretend like Brock's like only in business for himself and isn't going to put anybody over. We've already seen in this fucking feud that he's putting Obafemi over huge. So don't buy that for 1 second.
So these people have. So I'm doing a little research into Self-Made Pro because you're slandering them, and I think that's wild. But they have.
It's only slander if it's untrue.
They're YouTube, and they have YouTube videos and internet things. So
I'm well aware of who they are.
Oh, I'm learning with you. They interviewed.
Their main guy is
MJF.
this guy called Ibu or Ibo. Okay.
Okay.
And for a while he was working with Sean Sapp, and he basically got soft fired because he started spouting off random shit and saying that Britt Baker was sleeping around behind Adam Cole's back, and then a bunch of people like started attacking Britt Baker, and it was his fault that they did that, and he said this without any proof of anything, and then he had to apologize.
Okay. Chris Hero got them. That's good to hear. I actually have a report.
Nice.
I actually have a real quick report from Self-Made Pro
Okay.
from the 24th, which is today, and it
Okay.
says report a decent number of people in WWE think AEW is the better product.
a decent number.
Okay, real quick. Just ease up, dude.
That is...
Self-Made Pro is
classic
claiming that,
Self-Made
quote-unquote,
Pro.
plenty of people behind the scenes WWE believe rival company AEW is currently producing the superior product across the board. However, the podcast also suggested that some higher up the food chain would, quote-unquote, dismiss AEW's product and act like it doesn't have much merit. Wow, dude. That's crazy, dude.
Wow, just saying nonsense.
That is crazy, dude. I believe it. I believe all of it. I like Semi-Made Pro. I'm in, dude.
Looking at Twitter, RVD did an interview with TMZ and says that he's going to be at WWE World on 4/20, which is great.
Oh, hell yeah. RVD.
Dude, RVD versus Gunther.
I'm in.
Retire him. Great. I'm down.
I'm in. He just had babies, so he can retire.
Yep. Perfect. Nice paycheck for the babies. There you go.
We solved the problem with Gunther's match.
Look at us, WWE. You're welcome. He can still go, I know for sure.
Guys, Royce Keys is teaming with Jelly Roll at WrestleMania.
Ooh, I saw him on one of our fans was at a show, and he was on the dark match with Royce Keys.
Sick!
Damn it.
According to Bodyslam.net, WWE officials have discussed the idea of Royce Keys teaming up with Jelly Roll for a potential tag team match at WrestleMania 42. Dream tag team, by the way. Sources noted that the storyline will revolve around the hardships both men have faced in their lives, using that shared background as the foundation for the partnership.
Awesome.
Yeah, the hardships of Jelly Roll fucking injected heroin into his
I was going to say, what hardship? Motherfucker put it on himself, dude.
The report notes that the pairing has been talked about internally, though it's still just a discussion and not a confirmed plan. Okay, so that's the first part. Here's the second part. Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio that after asking about rumors of Jelly Roll and Keys teaming together at Mania, he was told that it will not be happening.
No
it's not
shit.
officially confirmed that Jelly Roll will be wrestling at the event. Okay, he's definitely going to be wrestling at the event. But Meltzer expects him to, given what went down on SmackDown last week. Here's a quote from Meltz.
Thanks, Dave. Me and BJ immediately were like, oh, here we go. This fucking dude.
I kind of wonder where they're going with Jelly Roll, Meltzer said. What do you mean, you wonder?
Yeah.
It just feels to me like they're
He's like, I can't wait to give him 1 star.
It just feels to me they're going to build to some gimmick match with Kit Wilson. Maybe a tag with The Miz, because The Miz has been involved in the storyline. They could do that. I had asked about the story before there was a story about Royce Keys, and I was told that it's not Royce Keys, for whatever that's worth. Nothing.
Why would it be Royce Keys?
I wasn't actually told that there was a match for Jelly Roll, but when you look at it certainly seems like they're building to it.
Sure
Yeah,
fucking
no fucking
does.
shit.
No, but this is just Dave chatting. He's working through it like we are. He's got good common sense for the business.
He's saying that he fucking looked into it.
Yeah.
Well, he looked into the Royce Keys thing, and they said it's bullshit. And guess what? He's right. It is bullshit.
I agree. He's right.
So I said, Seek!
See?
Next one's from WrestleVotes, again. WrestleMania matches are going to have stipulations. Hope you don't want to know what they are.
I'd also like them to be multi-person, but I guess that's too much to ask this year.
2 people are multi. According to WrestleVotes Radio,
Why don't you do that?
12.
That is technically true, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
I don't like that. I've been saying that for years.
You done got owned.
Did you write that in an article or something? Like, how did you know
I just
that?
always thought about it.
I never thought of that
What are you
before.
going to have?
38
a match
years.
against nobody?
Yeah. What are you, an asshole?
Yeah, a broom.
Well, because we always said triple threat, like
No.
multi-man matches. Like, that's what we were talking about.
Because it's understood, Donnie. You're correct. I'm not taking this one.
No, but listen,
correct.
I am correct with everybody else. But the truth is, Mike just got metaphysical with it, brother.
It's not, because to have a match, you need an opponent.
Me and you, we are multi-men. We are 2 men. Or is multi-3?
Anything that's more than 1 is multi.
God, he's right. That's the worst part. He's right, dude. You just blew my fucking mind, man.
The most obvious thing ever.
It's well, you just don't. That's what you don't think about him, man. That's why you leave your keys on the counter, because that's the last place you're gonna look.
According to WrestleVotes Radio on March 12th, WWE officials are reportedly exploring, and I quote, natural adjustments to the WrestleMania 42 lineup.
Hey,
Excuse me.
Natural adjustments.
They're getting
Ooh,
it tits.
baby.
They're getting it tits. That's what that means, dude.
Specifically, the possibility of adding stipulations to some of the show's marquee matches. Sources noted that the idea isn't to overhaul the entire card, but rather to strategically add certain match types that could make the event more appealing to casual viewers, aka that's called adding stipulations.
Brother, this is the longest way to say they're trying to spice it up. Spice it up.
Behind the move comes down to viewership strategy. WWE's looking for ways to turn people casually watching preview segments on traditional television into paying subscribers for the full broadcast.
Whoa, what? I mean, AEW did that. That's false advertising.
No,
that's not the same thing at all.
For years and years.
It's false advertising. They started for free TV and then finished it on pay-per-view.
I am positive WWE did that shit, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
They did
You
not.
keep thinking of AEW.
No.
AEW did it last year, and Dave took credit for it. I swear to God.
He deserves credit for it, if I'm honest, man.
For that dumb fucking shit, yeah.
Okay, I'm asking.
You guys ready for the coup de grace?
Yeah, I'll ask ChatGPT while you do this.
Coup de grace. It's from Fightful Select. Thank God George paid Sean Sapp $5 to tell us this.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, no, here. Can we make it a little game? Would you pay $5, BJ and me?
Never.
Yes. Damn it, that didn't work.
It's a great game. Sean Ross Sapp commented on Fightful Select about AJ Styles' current status regarding the upcoming AEW pay-per-view Revolution. He said, "For some reason, we've still been getting inquiries about AJ Styles appearing at Revolution. He's not. He isn't planned and isn't going to be there."
Yeah.
$5 you spent to get that information.
Wait a minute. It's so short. You got to hit it with me again. Everyone else couldn't catch it.
For some reason, we've still been getting inquiries about AJ Styles appearing at Revolution. He's not. He isn't planned and isn't going to be there. The guy who just retired from wrestling and is going to the WWE Hall of Fame next month is not going to be at Revolution.
It's so pathetic that he puts this behind the paywall.
And George, poor little Georgie boy. I don't know why he does it, but he spent $5 on that.
Let me tell you something, Mike. WrestleMania 35, the Cruiserweight Championship match between Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy. Remember that one from 35, you piece of shit?
Yeah, sure do. Tony Nese won.
Booked as a kickoff show, pre-show match, ended up being moved last second to the main card just before it began.
I don't think that's true.
So that's not the same thing.
It is.
I don't think that's
what we're
It
talking
is.
about.
It blurred the
that's
line
hard.
because of this
That's not what we're
last-minute
talking
shift.
about.
Daniel Bryan and Sheamus had a weird transition. Bryan's entrance with AJ Lee began during the tail end of the pre-show. Guess what?
The entrance.
The match started on the card.
Tony Nese and Buddy Murphy was
Okay.
the first of 4 pre-show matches at WrestleMania 35. It had nothing to do with the main card.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So
On
you're
top of the
wrong.
fact that nothing that you've just said is what we're talking about.
No.
Yeah, but I have facts. Me and ChatGPT
That's not
dunked
a
on
fact
you,
of
dude.
anything that we're
Stop
talking about.
talking to ChatGPT. As I said from day one, it's wrong fucking most of the time.
Fantasy standings email time.
Fantasy standings. Sends at WrestleMania. We got a little bit less than a month ago.
I still got time.
Tie for 7th, last place with negative 12.5. Donald Wood and Skeeter.
And the worst part is Skeeter wouldn't even really talk to me in real life anymore, dude. It's crazy.
He talks to me.
He doesn't talk to me at all
Talks to
anymore.
me.
Talks to me.
Yeah, I'm out, man.
I feel bad that Skeeter's stuck with you in last place.
Nah. I feel
We're gonna
sad.
find whoever's responsible for Skeeter being in last place. That's the last fucking thing I do.
If I did it, his
Six.
book is If I Did It.
In 6th with negative 7.5, George Cruz. He's who should be tied with Donnie. That's who should be tied with Donnie.
Oh,
You say
I did
playing
that
with
too.
Donnie? I was about to be like, let's go.
He loves playing with you.
Yeah.
He loves his team, though. I did good for him.
He sure does. In 5th with 20, Daniel Hayden. Stayed up real late to draft.
Yeah. It's
It's
getting
like
real
an
late,
AEW
real early
pay-per-view.
for that team, I'll tell you that much, dude.
In 4th with 30, Reggie Gill. Good man.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Well, hold on. In theory, if Cody and Randy don't have another match until then, he can only have 20 points.
Who?
Unless Randy wins the title, right? You get 5 additional points.
Who?
Yeah.
Because he only has
5 additional
Cody,
points.
Randy, AJ Styles, Big E, and Pat McAfee.
Who are we talking
AJ
about?
Styles, Pat
Daniel
McAfee,
Hayden.
and Big E is insane.
Okay. He made a strategic decision and rode with it, dude.
To just not win.
In 3rd with 60, Mongo.
Mongo's better at this than I thought he'd be.
He's always good.
He's just drafted for
I'm not saying his brain's broken, but it's definitely not working right.
In second with 100, Big Money Mike.
Yeah,
Oh!
piece of shit. Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
And in first with 125, BG.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not gonna last though.
Yeah, good.
Why not? Why is it not going to
What's
last?
third? What's third?
60.
Oh,
No,
no.
this is between me and Mike.
You are going to choke it away, dude. Oh,
I
my
know,
fucking
that's the
God.
thing.
I'm so
Again,
mad,
it's gonna
dude.
happen. It's gonna happen again, I know.
I know, dude, for real,
Because
man.
Stephanie's gonna lose. I fear for Olafemi. Seth, honestly, at this point, could lose to Braun Breaker if he's
He's
back.
not going to lose.
Seth would lose. If Braun
Yeah.
Breaker comes back, Seth loses.
I think
100%.
Seth would lose.
I don't think so.
Well, you're wrong. Seth's cute.
Tiffany might lose on fucking Friday.
She will.
No, that'll be like a fuck finish, and then she'll win the title.
Mike will
WrestleMania,
still
get 20
fucking.
points.
Mike will
Hopefully.
still give you
Hopefully.
fucking no points, which is crazy.
Wow.
I
Now,
wish.
now, listen, if I were you, BJ, I'd start watching the points real close. I'd also go back a couple weeks to see if he didn't adjust a time or two where he fucked up. No, I'm positive. He does that shit. He does that shit.
Literally have never done that. If I did that, I would win every time.
No, because you're like BJ when he does the random shit. You gotta throw me off sometimes. Every once in a while, he'll throw himself in the middle for something he doesn't care
It's
about.
fucking random, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But he doesn't throw himself in the middle, though, almost ever.
I know, that's crazy. I know.
Dude, I don't make it.
It's like as I said, like every once in a while, dude. This motherfucker is like.
No, not even.
No, he was in the middle one time in the last 4 years. I remember it.
Yeah, okay.
Because it was so weird, we called it out, and he hated it and never did it again.
It's not fun.
It's not fun. I end up there quite a bit, pal. I know it's not fun. I'm there.
Yeah, but no one really likes you.
Plenty of people like me, dude. I'm always winning
No.
Patreon polls, dude. Yeah.
No.
3 people, dude. They love me.
People don't
3
like
of
you.
5.
Anyways.
Next email, please.
The only email, because people do not like you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
From Julian McCann, you dig it, sucker!
Hello, Booker T.
Me too. Booker T Appreciation Night.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
See Atlanta canceled that whore night they had planned.
Magic
Yeah, because
City,
you
mean?
called it out.
I called it out and shut it down, dude. I'm like the
You really
Christians in
called
the
them
50s, dude. I'm like, you ain't having fun here. I would take those wings in a second, dude. I'm hungry. Go ahead.
Subject. It's my quarterback! I want to speak up on behalf of my quarterback, Cody Raheem Rhodes,
Oof.
regarding this Cody PPP slander.
Well, I
which
gotta
is
tell you,
getting
I gotta tell you. That's the Raheem thing. That's rough.
highly offensive.
Yeah, keep it down, all right? Stop yelling about that.
Well, I don't deny there's a QB1 PPP at play here. Well, we don't have to move on then, so that's it. He admits it. Let's really walk this thing back, or let's talk about it. All this is based off dirt sheet belief that we could take with a grain of salt, but since we're being selective here, here's my side. Let's start with the idea that in September at WrestlePalooza, remember that?
I do.
The widely reported outcome being pushed for by Cody and the boys was Drew going over and winning the title. I think we all collectively said at that point, that's bullshit. And that's not what Cody wants. If that happens, Drew runs
Cody
with
wants
it
to win the
until-
title all the time and carry it all the time. Other than that,
Right.
I don't think he wants it.
If that happens, Drew runs with it until January. He loses it back to Cody in the 3 stages of the Hell match. Randy still wins the Chamber. Then we get a longer build to the Rhodes Resort match. Instead, we get Drew holding the title for a month and a half and people blaming Cody, although he, along with Drew, again, pushed for the title change in January for winning the title a month before Mania. Do you want to know why I think Cody pushed for the title change in January this time? Because he saw that what he was doing wasn't working. And he's like, and he didn't want to put over Roman at WrestleMania. So he's like, so what can I do? I could drop the title to Drew now, get it back at WrestleMania, get my WrestleMania moment, and another title reign out of it. Because that's Cody, brother. Now we must add in the injury factor. If Rollins doesn't get hurt, I believe we're looking at Rollins versus Reigns in their first 1v1 WrestleMania match, which also leads to a few weeks of good TV as Roman decides who he'll face with all the history he has against both Cody and Seth. This eventually leads to Punk winning the Chamber and facing Cody at WrestleMania. Instead, they quickly pivoted to what looked like Cody/Roman Part 3, which honestly seemed rushed and out of place when they teased it after War Games. If Cody pushed back against losing to Roman, which I think he did, I don't blame him at all. It would have been a terrible loss for his character. I think where we land is the matches that should have been happening in the first place. Cody versus Randy, Punk versus Reigns, and had they followed the lead of QB1, we could have gotten there in grand fashion.
This is disgusting.
If we're going to blame anyone, we should blame the coach Triple H for having to serve too many masters and egos, which put his QB in a bad spot. Oh, brother. But we still got a lot of great possibilities and outcomes that will come from this. Y'all know I keep it long and strong. When I come, enjoy it. Doesn't happen often anymore. Pause.
True.
Last real emailer, Long J.
His real
Good
emailer,
stuff,
his
Long J.
really, okay, real quick. There's a lot to digest here. Stop saying Raheem. Stop saying QB1. Yeah. This shit is just genuinely
It's so cringe
dumb.
when Cody calls himself that.
Well, because it's lexicon. It's in the popular. The kids are saying that. I think that's Jalen Hurts. I think that's Jalen Hurts, actually.
But here's the thing. Cody's not the QB1 by any measure. Roman's the QB1.
Well, neither's Jalen Hurts, but he still yells it.
He's the QB1.
He's his own QB1 on that depth chart.
Jalen Hurts is QB1.
On that one specific team, he's QB1.
That's what I mean. Like, that on the Eagles, yeah, he's better than Tanner McKee. And fucking Andy Dalton.
There you go.
But that's such a low bar. That's a Cody level bar to cross.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. Look, Long J, I love Julian. He's a fantastic guy. I love talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
He and I actually agree on a lot of things. He helps me see a lot of things. He's very smart with wrestling. This is a dumbass take. I told him, I said, send an email. This is a dumbass take. I don't like Cody.
He and I debated about the Cody PPP.
Yeah,
and he wasn't having it, and he was so mad he had to email.
Yeah, I hate it. Listen, you're not going to convince. Listen, you don't talk politics or religion because you're never going to change anybody's stance in a conversation, right? Add in Cody Rhodes. I'm never changing that fucking stance, dude. So, no. The guy is a traitor and a piece of shit.
I think Cody didn't give, honestly, I don't think Cody gave two shits about Drew, him winning the title, his positioning for WrestleMania. His thought was, I don't want to face Roman because I don't want to lose at political posturing. And he's like, I know I'm going to lose because literally like half the crowd's fucking booing me now, and they all love Roman, and he's better than I am. He thought this in his own mind because he knows it. And he's like, so how can I fucking turn the tables a little bit to where I don't have to face Roman and I can still get my moment at WrestleMania? Oh yeah, I'll bring it up. Like, what if I drop the title? Oh man, I'm such a nice guy. What if I drop the title right now to Drew McIntyre? I'm gonna put him over, brother. Oh, all the while knowing I'm gonna get that shit back at WrestleMania and have my moment, main eventing night one of WrestleMania, holding that title up high. Then I got 4 title reigns. I'm coming for fucking 17 John Cena. That's what Cody Rhodes' thought process was the entire time. And you know what? Drew, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. See ya. And he drops him down.
That's a reference I get. I saw that on YouTube. That's
his buddy,
Batman
Randy
guy,
Orton.
right?
He's like, you're going to be the one.
You have to go, brother. This one's for you, Jack. I saw it. I never seen the movie, but I see clips online. I'm like, this guy. You're like, yeah, that's true. I have to go now. The dude's like, fuck it. Thanks, bruv. I'd be like, take someone else, dude. Fuck you mean someone's got to be in a wreckage, man? All right. Yeah, very poopy email. Bad job, Long J. Also, keep
Thanks,
my
Long J.
quarterback's name out of your mouth. Oh, that goes for you too as well. Man,
I don't need to be talking about him. He sucks.
how many championships does Jared Allen have? Or Barry Allen? What's
Jared
his name?
Allen? I don't think Jared Allen ever won a Super Bowl.
What's his name?
Nope.
Jeff Allen? What's his name again? Josh Allen. And how many does Jalen have? That's crazy.
I mean, yeah,
That's
Josh
crazy.
Allen never got carried to a championship.
QB1.
Before, so hopefully,
Yeah, you're right. He's never won a championship. You're right about that.
Yeah, never got carried to one. I hope it happens one day.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Outplayed
Patrick.
Fucking 30 points at every playoff.
Outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both Super Bowls. You could argue.
No, you couldn't argue that.
Not in the first one.
That's how he
No,
definitely
you
outplayed
couldn't
in the
argue
first
that.
one.
He had a fucking
In Philadelphia, in Philadelphia, I could definitely argue that. Don't fucking talk to me, dude. I hear him talk about it on the sports radio all the time. All right, guys, have a great week. Bye.